As ready
Do you have a
as we're
sink
gonna be.
I did.
I was
All right.
born ready.
So
Where's the shrink tube?
it's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's right. It's right there.
Give us a sink tube, Derek!
How could
Derek,
you?
I don't want to raw dog the game.
Eric, I've been asking for this sink tube for the last 12 years. I still haven't seen it.
Cairo, you don't
I
get
don't know
any
if it
more
exists,
food.
I'll be honest with you.
Josh, you're setting yourself up for. I'm waiting for you not to be late to the session, me. But I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it.
Look, I thought we were starting at 8. All right.
I always start at
We-
7:30.
We've only started at 8 when things have gone wrong.
It's happened
Which-
so often that I'm just like, oh, we're starting at 8 today.
Okay.
Dang.
I
Also
feel
on
like we're
Sunday-
always starting at 8 because of.
No, a few people. But anyway, let's go ahead and start it. So we're not going to jump right into the fight yet. I will say this: you begin to see, for those who go and look on the wall, Daigo's forces arrive a few days later. It's not terribly long after that runner is told to basically go give him a sword and tell him to go eat shit and die. You have Sachiko who arrives and can help with the baby or other things if you need her to. For example, if you I know you guys sent a runner to the capital in case things go bad. She can probably beat the runner there if it matters. But yeah,
Actually, she can't. She has to babysit my
she can,
cousin.
she can take the baby.
No, she can't take the fucking baby to the capital, Derek.
She could physically. She could do
What
it.
could possibly
if
go
her-
wrong with her taking the baby to the capital?
She
I wonder if her
cannot
clo-
take the baby to the capital.
I wonder if the
Um,
clones do it.
I want to say like the morning Sachiko gets there,
yeah.
Yue, like, I think it's maybe like 10 minutes tops. Yue has already gone to like every door and be like, guys, Sachiko's here. Like,
Yeah.
like I knock on the door and I'm like, guys. You fucking
How
believe
did
it?
she get here so fast?
She ran.
Who?
I feel
We
like
called her like 15. We called her
That's true,
15
he
minutes
doesn't
ago,
know.
and she's here now.
Morimoto Ren doesn't know.
Well, I mean, she might not alert Morimoto Rin right away. But, like, the people who knows who Sachiko are, like, she's like, oh my god.
Why did
You're
we
never gonna
contact
fucking
her?
believe this.
we didn't. She showed up on her own. We just kept saying
Okay.
her name. Like Beetlejuice. Sachiko, Sachiko, Sachiko.
She shows up like
Yeah.
at this meeting.
I think what does she want?
Oh, she's just here to check on us. She said, you know, Lord Otomo, he wants to check in on us, and she said, well, they said my name, so I might as well go check it out. And then she showed up in Katie and I's room this morning. She was just kind of staring at Katie. She asked how she could help.
Oh,
Going
I
to
said it
test
was a
fate
joke.
here.
it's good. Having her here is good.
I didn't I didn't doubt you before when you said that she was something else, but like, I don't, you're 100% right. She's not human. I don't think.
No. But it's fine. She's on our side, I think. But I do have
No,
an
I'm gonna sit with it. I'm gonna sit with the thought that she is on our side, because we are definitely having her babysit Yuki like right at this moment.
Okay. Yeah, she's
I
on
don't
our
know if-
side.
I don't know if like my mental health can take the idea of her not being on our side and her handling my cousin.
Right. No, you're correct. I apologize. I have an idea though. Where is she right now? Is she in your room?
Yeah, she's taking care of you.
Do you mind if I go talk to her really quick?
You could probably just call her and she'll show up.
Sachiko? Sachiko? I look around.
You look around and I see her immediately.
Why don't I walk towards your room and maybe she'll meet me
No,
there?
yeah, go ahead. I'll probably follow. I gotta go tell everybody else.
Okay.
I gotta go make it to the dragon wing.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys open the door, and as you do, you see Sachiko there holding a baby. Like, oh, hello.
Hi. Really good to see you.
Good morning, Lady Chica.
Yes, I have I have no doubt that we will prevail. She has a little doubt that we will prevail. However, in the case of we don't prevail, I need to tell you
Untimely death.
everything that has been going on so that you can tell Lord Otomo. And I word vomit.
Sure. She listens intently, and she doesn't blink a lot. And she just kind of keeps her eyes on you and listens. She's, very respectful, asks a few questions. All while kind of just managing the baby. But she will say, if worst comes to worst, I can find my way out of here and let him know.
Good. Excellent. I'm not going to. You will need to talk to Katie and Kaito, or the Kaitos, about what they, the baby. I'm not. All I'm asking is communication to Lord Otomo if things go wrong.
I assure you, honestly, even without your request, I would have done so if things had gone terrible. But rest assured, it will be done.
Thank you. That's all. That's all. I just. If I die, I want it to mean something. And she would bow and head out.
And she will say, as you're kind of heading away, Lady Sheikah, rest assured there is no meaningless death. Every death matters. Yours will as well, whether it's here or a long time from now.
I think she smiles a bit and nods. And, thank you, Sachiko. I appreciate it.
And she bows her head. Just kind of walks casually down the hallway. Doesn't seem to be moving at any incredible speed.
Can you hear us when we call your name? And I kind of want to end it there.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, Kaito, you let the others know of Sachiko's arrival, and yeah. Is there... kind of moving along so you don't have to ask, let every single person know Sachiko's arrival, unless people have things they want to, do or say about that.
How did she get here so fast?
I don't know. It's crazy. I wish
I'm
we
gonna-
had gotten here in 15 days.
How long did it take us? Like what?
Like 2 months.
Okay,
It
hold
took
on.
her a quarter of the time.
Is she like she's like a demon or something? An undead? No, not undead. Like a spirit that just flies?
I don't know. She might be. Can I make some?
Sam,
Yeah,
please.
roll me, both of you, I think theology, either earth or fire, to consider what she could be, or to recall what sort of creatures this could be.
Well, I'm gonna do Earth.
I'm gonna do Earth.
All right, but you guys rely on your
Oh.
knowledge.
Jesus. I think you're good, friend.
Very
I don't
good.
know what I rolled
Kaito.
yet. It's not showing for me. Oh, there you go. Oh, wow.
Jesus.
We did good.
You guys did very good.
Let's see.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty
yeah, we
good
don't
too.
take strife from theology checks anymore, right?
What?
That's
You
what it
do.
has to do with our friendship.
Let me actually check on that.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
I want to be friends. I want that advantage.
Yeah, we're cool like that. Let me actually look like that to figure out. 'Cause it's either that or we get like an extra die or some shit.
Yeah.
Let's say when you perform a check using a skill for which the bonded character has one or more skill ranks, or if they're an NPC, you may call upon your bond to negate a number of strife results up to your bond rank. So yeah, you can negate a strife if you would like.
Must go.
What's the TN on this, by the way?
Yeah.
The end of this will be probably 3 or 4. So probably 3.
Let's
Okay.
try. Damn.
Them's the rules. I gotta do it. Okay. So it's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. To the explodey, the clean success, the success with opportunity, and 3, and then one of the other successes. So that's 2 strips on me.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would say if you had to take a guess, if she's not human, she could be a yokai, like an animal yokai. Which are indeed kind of like spirits, often wayfaring fox spirits, I believe. But they can be other things as well. And they usually have 2 forms, one being human, one being this kind of fox spirit. And they have a variety of gifts. But they are typically seen as kind spirits, but there are malicious ones, technically. Another word should be like a kitsune. But yeah, there's a few words for it that she could be.
So non-human.
Yeah. But not necessarily malevolent. Can be. But there are recordings of such things. So they typically exist kind of not very well within like imperial structure. They kind of exist on the fringes of society.
If it was any other falcon, she would be in trouble.
Interesting.
Ugh. You gotta ask her how she did that. I want to be a place that's 15 days.
It's worth a question, I think.
Wait, I don't think I'm brave enough to ask. Hold up. Marmo, do you ask?
Sachiko, how long did
You
it
want to go find Sachiko and ask her?
Yeah, of course. I'm very curious, and I
Sure.
want to know.
Sure.
I don't think it's a disrespectful thing to ask. I'm just very curious.
Yeah, you find her probably in probably still in the Kaito's room. Just watching the little one.
All right, Sachiko, I gotta know.
Okay. Lady Morimoto, what can I answer for you?
We were in one of the largest cities in this country. You could be anywhere in there within 5 seconds. How do you do it? That seems very unhuman.
Certain people have gifts in this world. Mine is one of travel. I don't know a good way to explain it. When you want to go somewhere, like if you wanted to go to back home to the Dragon Mountains, you can kind of visualize the path you need to take to get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's sort of the same for me, though I can skip a few steps.
Is that skill learnable?
I'm afraid not.
So you're not saying it's some sort of like teleportation, but
No, it's seeing a different road there, I guess. To
Hmm.
the same destination.
you have access to roads. We don't. They just happen to be quicker.
That's the best way I could explain it to you.
Huh. That's crazy to think about. Have you ever met anyone else like you with different gifts?
A few. A few. But those are their gifts to tell and not mine.
True. Some gifts like these could be very misused in the wrong hands. It's important that they're with the right people.
I agree, but they aren't always.
What's it like working for the Lord?
It's been a good few years. He's a very serious man, but very full of light.
Did he send you here because he knew what was going to happen here and there?
No, he was nervous, so I took it upon myself. Understand, he is my lord, and I follow any requests that he makes, but he does not directly command me very often. I do what I think is best a lot of the time. It's a unique relationship in the Empire.
Very unique. You don't see many people with higher ups that tend to have a lot of free choice or free will.
He's made a bit of an exception. But I'm far from the only person with gifts. You have one who travels with you who has a gift that few people have.
Kind of raises her eyes a little bit.
Lord Togashi.
Are you talking about him seeing ghosts and stuff?
She nods. It takes a fair amount of training, as Lord Toritaka could tell you, to be able to see such things and communicate. Togashi does it without even really trying, or wanting to in some cases, I believe.
So talk to him more about that.
I mean to as well at some point, but I'm a bit busy at the moment.
Oh yeah, see, taking care of little ones can be a handful.
Yes, but I don't mind. She kind of scratches Yuki's cheek.
I don't mind helping Kaito out, but generally most kids I'm not the most tolerable with. They can be very rambunctious. And I tend to like my peace.
They're full of life, which is why I like them.
Full of life or poop, I'm not sure which one.
She smiles a bit.
But I'll leave you to it. I'm gonna go find Togashi.
Okay. Besides Morimoto going to talk to Togashi, any other conversations you guys want to do? Any people you want to talk to?
Like before the fight in general, or just
No, not yet.
okay.
I've still got some stuff.
Oh, I have something.
Yes.
I will ask
Mm-hmm.
Matsu Narumi.
Okay.
So, do we know if this castle has any secret entrances or exits?
It has escape routes, specifically here in the fortress itself. We're aware of them.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was being taken into account.
We utilized them when we took this castle back from the Scorpion the first time.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm afraid of, with Diago knowing about them.
No, it's something I've considered as well. He's likely aware of them. He lived here a lot longer than I did. Than I have. He lived here a lot of his life. He likely knows the weak points this place has.
Well, as long as we're aware. That's all.
She nods.
But other than that, no, I don't have anything.
Okay. All right. I guess Morimoto, if you want to
Oh.
talk to yes.
Toritaka.
Yes.
I go find
Hello.
Toritaka.
Sure.
Oh.
You find Toritaka. Where is Toritaka right now, out of curiosity? Where does he go in the morning after, the Sachiko stuff?
Just. Oh, we're in a castle, right?
Yep. So if you're on the map, this is kind of where you guys are, this whole big fortress.
Yeah. Probably over here.
Okay. So
Just away from all the people.
sure. And as a note, it's a lot more crowded in here because the civilians have been moved in.
Okay, I go outside.
They're small, tents that have been set up. People seem to be trying to make the best of the situation as it is. Morimoto Renoi's favorite sake house owner is still trying to do his job even up here, and he has a lot more customers up here. Honestly, a captive audience, if you will, captive customer base. And yeah, it's just a lot of people trying to make by right now. But you try to find a more secluded area.
Yeah, if there isn't any, I will go outside.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, even outside it's busy, but you have to specifically try to find a spot that's quiet. It's hard. Or do you mean outside the walls?
Outside the walls.
I see. There's spots inside the walls that you can find that don't have as many people. It's just harder.
And we are about to be sieged.
And you are about to be sieged.
Oh, he'll still try to go outside because that may be his last time stepping outside.
Gotcha. So you go outside and kind of look around for a bit. What are you looking for? Or
Just some quiet for a bit.
some quiet? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah, you go do so for a while, looking for some peace. The village below is a ghost town now. Very quickly, overnight. It's a bit eerie to look at. The bridge across the way, you see troops gathering, and honestly, a dark cloud, kind of like a persistent black rain cloud, seems to hover in that direction. It reminds you a lot of just how the Shadowlands might look. You probably get brief glimpses of in Falcon territory of just the darkness that originates to the south. I mean, you deal with these creatures occasionally enough, but this is closer than you've ever seen it. It's truly something malevolent. But It's quiet out here overall.
Yeah, he's just gonna hang out. I guess also just meditate because I
Sure.
could do that. Stress lose.
Toritaka.
Yes. Oh, hi.
Yeah. You
Hi.
look and yeah, you have a friend.
Just the one though.
He probably doesn't want to see more ghosts at the moment.
Fair.
Are you alright?
Yeah, just crowded. Too many people. Are you alright? Isn't
Mm,
isn't a lot of people your thing?
uh, yes, but also contemplating my possible demise is rather stressful, don't you think?
No, actually,
Oh,
not really. At least not the way I see it.
well, I don't want to die.
If you don't want to die, you don't have to be here.
I do. I've called my clan here. I will not leave them.
Well, I guess you made up your mind.
I'd made up my mind a long time ago. I'm still allowed to feel the desire not to die, Toritaka. But that's not actually why I came out here. Um, I was speaking with Oshimo, and he mentioned that his sister married into the Falcon maybe 15 years ago? 20? 15 or 20 years ago? Do you know of a Scorpion that married into the Falcon clan?
What was her name?
Her name.
Maybe. Let's find out.
You do. As you kind of consider this for a minute, I mean, it's not a hard name for you to recall. I believe it's someone who helped mentor you a little bit. Issei.
Isao.
Yeah. Toritaka Isao is how you know her. So yes, you do know this person quite well, actually.
I do
I don't
know.
know. I don't know if you knew she was a scorpion before.
No, I don't think it would. I don't think it ever come up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know her?
Yeah, she's the one who trained me, or at least tried to. Why do you ask?
Well, she's Oshimo's sister. And I wanted I wanted to I want you to tell him about his sister. Because I don't think he's seen her since she got married. If you can.
Okay. Is this just like final request before the siege? I guess.
I don't know what it is. I think it's just a kindness to someone who's done a kindness for us. More than one kindness. And if we survive, maybe you could take him back to the Falcon and they could meet again.
Um.
But I think just telling him that she is doing well might be some comfort to him.
Yeah. Should I leave out? Should I leave out the parts where she was very strict and very mean when I was like 3, because I couldn't understand what wispy meant?
um, he might find that amusing, but I'll let you gauge that.
Okay. Where is he now?
I think he's training.
Yeah. Why not? We have time.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we go.
Alright,
We move our feeties.
you do. You go to find Oshima Tomio.
Got about 40 minutes.
Who is very surprised at your arrival, I will say. Um, kind of looks at the two of you. And he's among the Ronin camp specifically. He doesn't talk to too many of them, but he is in their midst. And looks as you guys arrive. Lord and Lady Samurai, what can I do for you?
Toritaku?
Oh, sorry. I was still thinking about what to say. You're Oshima Tomio, correct?
I think we've met twice now.
Yeah, but I don't think we've spoken.
No, I don't think so.
If I was asked a favor for you.
For me?
Yeah, by Shika over here.
Okay.
She said you knew of a Iseo?
I do.
And she said that she is your sister, correct?
Yeah. At least once upon a time, we haven't talked in a very long time.
Yeah,
He kind of looks over at your clothing a bit. You're Falcon, aren't you?
yep. I am.
I see. So you know her?
She's the person who trained me. I guess I should ask you, how old were you two when you last seen each other?
I was 14. She was a bit older.
Yeah, she's doing fine. She's doing all right over in Falcon Land. She's training up the new generations. She's also really mean at times. Whenever she tries to get a point across, we just don't understand it. But we know that she knows, but she doesn't know that we don't know, and it's really she mean.
She didn't have a very high tolerance for people who didn't understand her. So that sounds like her, yeah. But you say she's doing well?
Yeah.
Sounds like she took over your ways pretty well if she's teaching.
She may be harsh at times, but she's a really, really good teacher. Did you?
I'm glad she ended up with some measure of peace. She deserved it.
Why do you say that?
She never did anything really wrong. She had a lot of very high hopes that were dashed very early in life.
For the record, you didn't do anything wrong either. At least not then.
No. Maybe not. But since then, I've done enough. I'm glad she didn't make the same choices.
Dear. Can I do something?
Sure.
I'm gonna do community spirits. Can I add a little flair to the scene?
Potentially, what you trying to do?
Well, essentially, as he's talking about the last time, he's seen her.
Sure.
I'm gonna do community spirits with the earth mental, or with the with earth,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna sculpt what I remember her looking like, and then the TN is 1. If you want me to roll it.
Sure. So what I would like, because I think you're gonna be able to actually do what you're trying, but I think this is specifically like an artisan thing.
Oh fuck!
So
Fuck! There's a thing for that.
there's a whole
Design.
section of skills.
No.
Yeah.
Is it restore?
No, it's not restore.
It's produce. Wouldn't it be produce?
That's in the trade skills.
Oh.
But I think honestly, if you want finer detail, I want refine, which is gonna be air.
Can I lend him an air dice?
I'm gonna say yes because deer are good at like connections, and he has specifically a strong connection to this person.
Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah.
So, air +1.
Okay.
Well, I gotta do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Go
I
ahead.
gotta do it.
Turn it around.
1,
Into 5
2,
successes.
a lot.
You have 4.
2, 4, 1, 4,
I think
5,
5, didn't he? Yeah.
5 total. Plus an opportunity.
Sure. So it takes some effort to try to command the earth to do what you want, but you refine this to give it some facial features, some detail. It's not something that's going to last extremely long, but you kind of create this sort of life-sized image of her, and you see Shika, this woman who looks a bit older, probably a little older than Oshima now, with just a kind of a stern face, the outfit of a falcon, the traditional samurai blades at her side, with just a cool demeanor, arms behind her back, staring outward. And Oshima is always usually pretty cool, but his face does soften a bit. She aged as well as I did, he said with a slight smirk.
If you want, after the siege, I can take you to go see her.
Maybe. We'll see if I get through it first.
You'll get through it.
He kind of looks to you, Shika. I think that's still a bit up in the air.
Not. You don't have to worry about me.
You're sure about that? I wouldn't blame you.
It's... You didn't participate. You probably saved my life. We'll call it even.
He nods. Okay. Well then, if I'm free to leave after this is done, then I may take you up on that.
Cool.
Yeah, Toritaka.
Awesome.
Haven't been that far west in a while. So that we'd have to go through Scorpion territory where I'm not particularly liked.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to like think about what to say, we could take the long way around the scenic route. I've been through Scorpion territory. It's like it's really flat, a little dry. It rains sometimes, not when you want it to.
Even I've been to a lot of the nicer areas of Scorpion territory. It can be very pretty.
Well, did I mess up? Hold on. I think I fucked up around you.
You're all right. Well,
Yeah, I'll take you. Maybe you could tell her to back off a little bit on the kids. Okay, we were fragile little things back then.
I was fragile too. She didn't take it easy then. I don't think there's much I can do for you on that front.
Ah,
Thanks for this, though, both of you. This is very kind.
no problem. Also, do you mind if I just break this statue? 'Cause it's kind of awkward just having a random statue of a lady just
Yeah.
standing right here in the training ground.
To be fair, it doesn't look like it's going to stand much longer anyway.
Hey, I did my best. Okay.
Yeah,
You
and
did
it
very
does.
good.
It does slowly begin to crumple back into Earth.
Nice.
It's a good scene for you guys.
Amen.
Other people, before I move to the next scene.
We're chilling.
Hey,
Sure.
Derek.
Yeah.
Real quick. So
Mhm.
I got my egg. Okay.
Yeah.
Really early in the game. How long has it been between beginning and now? Is it more than 40 days?
Yes, 100%.
This egg should have hatched by now.
Yeah, the egg's been dead for a while. No one knows.
Oh my god. No!
Just instant 1,000 strife.
Well, you get a void
It sounds-
point.
Yeah, right.
Give me all the eggs and all the wood. Falcon eggs takes 30 to 35 days to hatch.
Yeah, that's fair. So you've got probably like a little baby falcon, so
I
it's probably
mean,
not been so much. Mhm.
If it took 6 weeks to 2 months, it hatched while we were on the road here.
It should have, but there was
You
Because
kept
6
saying you're
weeks
right.
It was
is
a late
42
bloomer,
days.
you know.
This was a very late bloomer.
Can I roll something for it hatching right before
I
the
think we-
siege?
I was gonna say, I think we have to
Please.
run this entire campaign to say that the entire time Toritaka was holding a small baby falcon.
Probably instead of an egg. Yeah, that's probably the case. It's probably not very like.
Still a baby.
Yeah, it's probably still a little baby.
So I have a falcon,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but it's not going to be very useful to you right now. But, other
but I
than
have
the
a
baby
falcon.
Yeah.
Teach it to breathe fire. That's what falcons do, right?
Do you know who also had a falcon at one point in their life?
You're thinking of Phoenix.
I know what I said.
Boy, Havoc also had a falcon at one point in his life. It all comes back around.
If you have no other things you want to say right now, then I will say at some point, Narumi is going to gather all of her people together. All the samurai specifically are invited into like a war council room, where she's going to lay out the plan as she has it. So she kind of comes in looking, fairly stoked, fairly confident. A large map of the castle having been created and laid out on the floor where people above can kind of look down on it too. And she will say, there are 4 key points on the outer end that we need to hold. 2 sections of wall and the 2 gates. We're going to separate our forces as such. Lady Daidoji will handle the western part of the wall. Lord Kitsu, you will handle the eastern. For the gates, I hope that they will have a fairly hard time breaching, but in the case they do, we need to have people ready to intercept. Lord Sheikah, and she kind of looks over to the Ronin. Lady Haruko, your forces will hold those gates. If anything comes through, or if anything finds its way over the walls, your forces will deal with them. To which they both nod. Lady Narumi, I understand your cavalry will have a fairly hard time making much use of their specific talents from within the castle. However, I would like your forces to also try to pick off anything that makes its way deeper into the castle. Likewise, if you have any people who can be runners between the 4 other forces, that will be more than helpful. We will attempt to hold these walls and these gates for as long as possible. If the forces presented are stronger than we anticipate, we will fall back to the 2nd level. And should that prove to be too much, we will hold the building. And she kind of looks at it over everyone. Is there any arguments or discussion that anyone here would like to bring? And it looks like the generals themselves who were selected seem to have heard this plan a little bit beforehand. And they all nod their agreement. Good. I foresee this battle will be over when one of 2 things is done. Lord Daigo is dead, or his forces are routed. Likewise, if we see the Oni that has been driving this whole thing, we should kill him immediately, though I don't know if that would be enough to stop Daigo at this point. I do not know exactly what their situation is, what their relationship is, other than malevolent partners in this.
Daigo is to die, correct?
He is. If he brings a force to bear against this castle, he is an enemy of the Emerald Empire.
Lady Bayushi?
Likewise. Any person that tries to bear arms against this castle is an enemy of the Empire. It can be dealt with as is appropriate. I have specific roles for most of you. If you have any preferences over which you feel best to serve in, I don't know all of you personally. So please talk to my commanders and figure out where your skills can be best used. Otherwise, we have spots prepared for you. If your role is best as a diplomat and you feel that you would be more of a hindrance than a help in this combat to come, you will lose no honor by informing me or our guardians as such, and staying here. That does not excuse you from duty, should we need your help here, if worst comes to worst. May the Kami watch over us. Thank you. And she, again, very stoic, very commanding, exits. And yeah, orders are quickly being given out to people on where they've been assigned to, where they should go. I have laid out the people in the castle already where I think they will go from the most part. If you have any specific changes that you guys would like to see, most are available to be moved around, though certain ones will stay in certain places. Very specific, certain ones. So. And then the people on the very top row, they can go to any of these as well.
So Sanji and Soshiro should go to the castle.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
So they're both.
Sanji's gonna slip on a banana peel and impale himself.
He's gonna fall over the wall.
I fucking believe it.
I have a new plan. We give Sanji a dynamite stick and see what happens. I feel like you might be able to do some miracles with it. I have a feeling.
You ever seen like the Battle of Helm's Deep where the wall explodes and like the King of Gondor looks over in horror? That would be...
Yeah, that's Sanji. I almost want to have Kakita Jubei go to one of the gates.
That'd be fun.
Just because
he could go either with the Ronin or with Shika then. And so, also the order this is laid out. Narumi is the commander. These are the 5 generals, and the people under them are kind of serving in their groups.
Yeah, I think Jubei might be good at the gate just because he's a very strong frontliner.
He needs to prove himself again after everything that happened last week.
This should include you all as well, by the way.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I would go.
So I'm gonna do you guys a favor. Boom. Boom.
Can you unboom me so I can drop my own token?
Sure. You've been.
Joke's on you, loser. I boomed myself.
Hey, can you unboom me so I can...
Yeah. There you go.
Everybody put your token on the page.
Hey, computer guy, can you unboom me?
And maybe our boy here with the Ronin? Maybe?
You guys.
Thoughts?
And prayers.
I too need to be unboomed.
I didn't boom you.
I don't think I was
Wrong one!
You unboomed the wrong one.
There you go.
You did.
I feel like Rin is going with the unicorn. Something tells me.
What? Why? Wait. Why do you think that? Jesus.
I just go with this harem. I'm just saying.
Yeah, all of your people are in there.
They're there for you, man.
By the way, did we ever tell her that we might have found her sister's body?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we never did.
Oh, their body? No, not her body. I think you told her about her sister. Though.
Okay.
No, we
You
haven't.
didn't? Oh. Well, maybe
no,
that's
he did.
I thought he did.
He did.
I think he did.
Rin told her about it?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would say, I know Tagashi and Toritaka did not.
They did not, but I think Rin did.
Rin did. Rin most definitely did.
Okay.
That's when they went walking in the garden during the night.
So
Oh my lord.
I'm just spitballing here. Maybe his name is escaping me, and that is not cool. Cooney go with Zeronin.
Zeronin?
Mostly because the Ronin might not give him the side eye as badly in the battle while he does things.
When he does his things?
When he does his things. What is his skills? Does he have any?
Soshi?
Yeah.
Most of his are political. He can fight a little bit, yeah.
I think you should hang out with Sanji.
It is not his immediate plan to be on the front lines. I will say that.
I think
Either-
she should hang out with Sanji and hear
Either
about.
yeah, he should either be with the unicorn or
problems.
he should be in the castle. I think. Personally.
I mean, I think it's good that we have a little bit more defense in the castle, just
Yeah.
in case, you know.
It's not a bad thought. Okay. Castle for Soshi.
Where are you putting the castle people?
Off the map for the moment, but
Oh.
I know who they are.
Oh no, now we're down to us.
And Katie.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Well,
Where are we
Let me
dropping?
make this easy. Where do you want to drop in, Josh?
That's a good question. What's left?
Well, this guy doesn't have anybody right now. And he is
Who the heck is that
defending
guy?
the east wall. He's
That
a,
is Kitsu.
he's a
Can
Kitsu.
we place it on the map so we know kind of where people are going?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they're
just
down there
okay.
already.
Look
I don't know
down.
the people up at the top though.
No,
Uh,
I mean, just look at the commanders.
Yeah, the people under the commanders are who's in that group. I don't want to have like 1,000 tokens on the map specifically.
Oh, okay, I see now.
I've done the same thing on the other side, but I'm a June layer.
I knew it.
What? Yeah. Just quietly moves his token.
Don't lie. Go be with your unicorn people.
Oh, I see who's the captain now. Okay, I was looking at it the wrong way.
Good play. Add Diadoji Bruna to your harem.
Yeah.
God,
She's
fucking.
really lonely right now. Give her some purpose.
Um,
Parenthood? Purpose? Question mark?
I'm torn
She's real
between
sad right
going with the deer
Jesus Christ.
and going with the unicorn.
There's no saving you.
Just because I can heal and I do actually have a rank in archery, so, you know, it's there.
I would say that's what I was also kind of thinking. Katie and UA are both archers.
Yo, same.
Maybe Toritaka goes with Kitsu. Maybe? I don't know.
Up to
Like
you
I said,
guys.
I'm torn between Sheikah going with her clan, which probably will end up making the most sense. Really? Yeah.
Mhm.
I think she'll be like a support for the most part.
Sure.
I think if that's the case, I think UA and Katie should go with the unicorn and Asako.
Yeah.
All right. Second.
Get back over there. You already made your choice.
He can go where he wants. Where you want to go? Make
I
a
didn't
decision.
make any choice.
Where would you like to go?
He'll go with the unicorn. He'll deal
Okay.
with
Yeah.
my and,
He'll deal with
you know,
my.
in the same area. His goal has been just to keep her under guard, really, pretty much.
Okay,
Regarding
Frank,
who?
look. This is where there can't be any weird drama here. There cannot be any weird drama between any weird kind of, tension between Ida and you and Asako. We can't do that here. We gotta get our game faces on.
Katie stays completely silent. Just like, I got no room.
Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to romance Katie too.
Oh
Hey, well, love
no.
triangle going on.
This is like a
So
love octagon, right?
yeah, seriously.
I didn't. And who caused that?
It's a harem. It's a harem. We can just call it what it is.
Yeah.
You know
It's like
like the Sunny in Philadelphia like conspiracy board, but like all things lead back to one. It's
yeah.
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 It's all Ren. It's always been
You all-
Ren.
You did this. I didn't do this. You did this.
Lee, I'm not gonna lie. All I heard you say was, "I need you to leave your Days of Our Lives bullshit at home."
I mean, you're not wrong. Paraphrased, yeah.
all right. What about Toritaka and Morimoto Akihiro?
Didn't you say there is like a escape route?
There are.
Do we know where they lead to?
Yeah, they lead through the mountains back in deeper into Lion territory. They're long paths.
Okay.
Could anyone
And-
sneak around and get into those paths?
Narumi
Potentially.
said she had it covered.
It's a threat. She's put some people over that way. If you wanted to reinforce that area, like I'm not gonna tell you now, you can definitely go do so.
I feel like it's definitely something somebody should keep an eye on, and we could, find out. Because I mean, it's not like these people, like this is his, like, goddamn, what are the words I'm looking for? This is like childhood home. Like he knows where all these things are.
Yeah. He knows this. He knows the ins and outs of this place.
Mhm.
So if there's anyone to find a weakness, it's going to be him. So I guess my big question is, my whole goal for right now is I want to kill Cooney. I think he's the whole like source of this thing. So like, where do you think Derek would be like the best place to kind of put
It's hard to
myself?
tell. Well, I mean, you don't know where Cooney's gonna hit from. If he's gonna even hit here at all, maybe he watches from a distance. You don't know.
Yeah. Hmm.
What's a bushi?
A warrior. It's the warrior class.
Aren't we all bushi technically?
No.
No,
No.
not technically. Very specific. Like certain schools are trained certain things.
Got it.
I think you're a Shugenja.
I am a Shujin.
She's the Shugenja courtier.
Yes.
And I am a monk.
I have a very narrow set of useful skills
Very specific sets.
in
Very specific.
in battle. I tried to have a little bit more usefulness in battle this time. So, we'll see how that goes.
All right.
Hmm. What exactly is she doing over here in the tower? Is that just like to watch the wall and the arrows? and
Narumi?
No, and the one in the bottom left.
She's gonna be manning the wall.
Gosh.
Is
That
this
is pretty much
Agashi?
it.
Who's gonna die?
What?
Huh? Yeah. Agasha is gonna die.
Oh, I thought you said I was gonna die. I didn't want to die.
Oh no, my money's on Agasha.
I was like
He
looking
had
for
to
him.
be on the walls for his big fireworks plan.
Oh, poor guy. Is he a lion?
No, he's dragon.
Oh. Oh, there he is. I was
He's
like,
the one-
look.
He's the one last session that took all the dragon on a fetch quest.
Yeah.
I meant to listen to last week's or whenever we met last time. I don't remember. My days are running together. But I did not think about it. So But yes, that is very funny to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going, Toritaka?
Gotta make a decision.
There's a reason to keep this boy alive, so I'm gonna stay over here.
Which boy?
You're gonna
Our Tomio boy.
be Oshima.
Yeah, Oshimo boy. He
All right. Put the front lines with you then. All right.
to the front line with me.
Very cool.
Very hit.
Very yeah.
So, Derek, there's one thing I wanted to work on in the last couple of days before leading up to the fight. I wanted to kind of work with Jubei on some sort of like tag team fighting,
Sure.
like being able to work together better.
Sure. Yeah. Kind of looking off of each other a bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah, you can definitely do so. You can definitely hang out with Jubei and kind of prep some of these things that you guys will be in the same spot, defending the same gate if things break through it.
Yeah, 'cause if we do our job perfectly, then nobody else has to. Well, at least from this side, I don't think we can defend the east and west walls.
No, I mean it's you two, like it's you guys plus like several dozen Sheikah, and also the Ronin as well. Like it's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of people. Hundreds of samurai running around trying to get stuff ready. Yeah, and as you guys, get your preparations going, kind of planning things out. Higashi, you get to hang out and meet Kitsu a little bit more. He's an older guy, a little stern, but he's somewhat likable actually.
Me somewhat.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, he's a little grumpy, I would say, but he means well. It's very clear.
I try to show him breathing exercises.
He's the kind who like get on you for like getting kind of being late or showing up to like not doing everything as you need to do it, but because he's worried that you might die if you don't. Like,
And we can be 2 minutes late. It's okay.
he's a bit of a rougher guy, but
Oh man, I gotta teach him breathing exercises. We gotta go for jogs.
yeah. But yeah, you guys kind of get things prepared, get things ready. I do think one night, just because I think the scene's funny. You kind of return to your room, Togashi, after a longer day. And you just see a pair of eyes like staring at you from a corner of your room during the night.
What?
Yeah. And then you see that they're attached to a person.
Oh, thank God.
And
Just a normal invader.
indeed, just a somewhat normal invader. As you see Sachiko kind of waiting there. Good evening. Sorry, I wanted to wait until you weren't busy. You look very busy.
Why are you in my room?
I need you to return here.
Okay. How can I help you?
She stands up. You have a gift that's going to be needed in the next few days.
I look confused.
And she gets kind of close, and she says, "You can see things as they are."
I take one step back.
Yeah, sure.
I would hope so. I did do an eye exam recently.
That's not what I mean. She smiles a bit. It's a gift from the kami. And it's going to be needed. You're going to see something rather dark, I think. I feel it. I feel it coming. and I think you might be able to figure out how to destroy it.
That's ominous. Okay.
It's spirits. It's something to do with spirits. I feel that. I can tell that. But I can't see it like you. Not normally.
You know, thanks for the warning. Do you know where they'll be? Like the spirits?
You won't be able to miss it, I don't think. It's large, whatever it is.
Okay, I'll tell everyone once I see it. I feel like it's a good idea to let everyone know.
I just wanted to have this conversation in private because you seem like a private person.
Sometimes. Do you want to stay for tea?
If that's what you'd like. She bows her head like she's a servant for a minute. Just completely just changes gears.
He just poured his tea.
Sure. Yeah, her whole just like demeanor shifts back to just like reserved samurai servant.
I'm gonna make an insight check just to get her vibes.
Sure.
Lady is. Oh man, I should reduce this back to this. What? It's air. It's air something.
What are you trying to do? Like send him an air check? Or are you trying to get her?
Sentiment air. That's an insight, right?
Mhm.
You know, I do these all the time, and like I wonder why. It's a success, a singular success, my
Singular.
only success.
What are you trying to figure out?
Her vibe, I guess.
With one success, her vibe's kind of hard to read. She's just gone from two very different modes. I'll say this though, something about her, just something that you can see. She's a bit brighter, not like an ethereal ghost type thing, but just there's a light to her that just seems to almost emanate. It's more like it's like a lightish green. You don't see like it on her person, but like if you were to look at the wall behind her, just like off of her shoulder a little bit, it would have like a greenish tint.
That's creepy. Okay, I'll keep all that in mind.
But after you serve her tea, she thanks you, bows politely, and exits the room.
Hey. Wasn't ominous. And I'm gonna write a notebook. Look for a big scary spirit.
Yep.
Can't miss it. That's horrifying.
Very fair. All right. Another day comes. The dark clouds that seem to be rolling in are now almost overhead. You can tell that the armies of Daigo have gotten closer. You see various banners of different colors. Some of them appear to be lion-like banners. You also see the familiar symbol of the Ronin family coda that appears to be here. And then there's darker things. You see what you think, and as they get closer, you can kind of tell. You see goblins among their number. Horrific things in larger numbers than you've ever seen. But they march side by side. They march in tandem with other samurai. And as that kind of darkness begins to settle overhead from that cloud, the sun disappears from view, even during the midday. And it seems to kind of descend into an evening type feeling. And more than just the darkness overhead, a darkness seems to descend outward from your point of view. You can't see as far as you were able to before. As if someone is just turning out the lights all around you, closing in on this one spot, this fortress. But the battle has not begun today yet. It's getting closer. What do you guys do? This being probably the final day before combat begins. And perhaps it'll even begin during the night.
Can we take it back at night?
Could you take a what?
Can we take it back at night?
Yeah, if you want to. If you want to have a conversation that night or drink that night, you could. I'm trying to give you a day to do so.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. So, real question, quick. Which party is the gate party?
These two by the gate up here.
Oh, that.
The Ronin and the Sheikah.
Oh, so that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You joined the Ronin, yeah.
Oh, wait, this is exactly where I wanted. Cool.
There you go.
I had a thing like, wait, maybe I should be by the gate. I have a thing.
Are you gonna threshold barrier them?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can try.
Oh, I love it. Shit. Fuck, I can help.
Well, considering that a whole combat sequence is a scene, and I can make it last a scene if I get enough stuff.
Mhm.
Shit, fuck, should I be up there?
No, you're.
Completely up to you.
Oh man.
You could do it and run back up.
Yeah, no, I think I'm hanging out with our Ronin. I think.
Oh, it makes more
Yeah,
sense
let's
now, huh?
Yeah. That's so smart. That's so
Yeah.
smart. Let me help you with that.
Yeah.
But does Togashi tell us about the ominous shit that?
Oh,
Sashiko-
right. It takes me a minute,
Mhm.
but then eventually I do bring it up.
Bring what up to whom?
Just like, when we're hanging out or something. Because if this is like a night before or the day before, I would 100% tell you guys that I got the most ominous prophecy from Sachiko that there will be a giant evil spirit that only I can see. So I'll let you know when it shows up. But I don't like it.
How
Did she
hold
say
on.
anything about this evil spirit? Like what it is, what it does, what it looks like?
No.
Is it
How does she know?
one or is it multiple?
I don't know. I asked that. I think.
This is where you just hear, Sachiko!
Yeah. Sachiko! I need you to explain this prophecy to us one more time.
You keep shouting this weird name.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
you'll
as-
meet her.
yeah, as you say that, Morimoto, you hear kind of beside you. Yes, how can I be of assistance? And you see
Oh.
Sachiko just kind of beside you, Morimoto, holding a little baby.
Yeah, Morimoto is the least surprised, and she like directly turns to her. She's like, "I knew this was gonna happen. Thank you." But then it's like, "What do you mean about this prophecy? What's happening?"
And I will. I don't know if Renoy's ever seen Sachiko's picture. I'll show you.
Mhm.
Oh, we could add Sachiko to your harem.
Oh my god.
She looks like this.
I am convinced she is Anari's
Oh.
wife, so don't.
Should probably a Tengu, honestly. That's what my guess is.
But she appears. Is there something I can assist you with?
The prophecy that you gave.
Prophecy.
Or vision?
What
Oh,
did you say to Togashi?
oh, warning. Only that I sensed something spiritual, something large, headed this way. That
Could it possibly be a large wave of spirits?
it could. It could be a lot of smaller things, but it feels very tightly bound.
Do you know what it looks like? Would it?
I don't.
Like,
I can only feel it in certain ways. I think Lord Togashi will probably sense it and see it on a different level than most of us. I think just the way it is, everyone will be able to see it, whatever it is. But he may have the best idea of what it is.
Togashi's eyes sink into his head and he just looks forward.
Okay.
He ages 10 years. I'm gonna
Well.
have a strife.
Well, Togashi, if I happen to be near it, please do point whatever it is out.
You'll know it's there. Trust me.
Well, in more accurate form than I would be able to interpret it as. Lady Miss, what do I call you? I don't feel comfortable just calling you Sachiko.
You can call me Sachiko.
Fine. Okay, Sachiko. But yes, in whatever means that I would be able to sense it. In a grander sense, I would need you to tell me, divine what it is, if you could. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I really need from you, Takashi. If you can muster that strength, I know I won't be there to catch you in my arms when you're scared of a ghost, but try.
It's okay. I will deal with it the way I know how to.
My arms will be full.
I won't run into your arms, Renoy. I've heard of your harem.
What? I don't have one of those. Anyway, but
Masako's
Your,
heart will be broken.
Your glory just begins to decrease.
thank you. I will now be distracted in the middle of battle. It's fine. I'm okay. I'll be alright. Just make sure it doesn't take us unawares. That's all I want.
No, I think. Oh, I don't know. What if it's like the green mist with all the people in it?
Oh,
Spirit.
oh, that does make sense. Oh well.
Because I know Oda-san Uchi can kind of weaponize spirits. Though I think they're willing. I don't know about these.
Well, fighting soldiers are one thing. Fighting ghost soldiers are a different beast. Which
I don't know if I can shoot a ghost. Actually, I probably can shoot a ghost. I don't know. I don't think I can punch someone.
It's okay. I most likely can. So it's fine.
Good. I'm glad you can punch a ghost.
Yes. It's a wonderful fiery feat, but likely can happen. Higashi, I need another thing from you.
I look at him.
Can I borrow your book of notes? Because for a night.
Which one?
Whichever one that you had when you were ever in the mountains of the dragon.
I'll take a little digging, but I can find it.
If you can get that to me, that'd be great. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I offer a suggestion for tonight?
Hmm.
Can we all go to the Saki house?
I would love to.
You son of a bitch.
Oh yeah, you have to. You're sober for a week.
Wait, how many days? How many days has passed?
Not enough.
One.
Damn it.
It's literally been a day, I think.
It's been like
While we're all drinking sake, Renoy is off studying Togashi's journals. Very sad.
you can take like the virgin stuff. We can get you some orange juice.
The Shirley Temple. Is that the, temple?
Well,
Wait,
that's
why
not sake.
Why are you sober right now? Is everything okay?
I'm always sober. Why do you think I'm an alcoholic?
Who are you and what have you done with Renoy?
I never said you were an alcoholic.
No one has
You
You
called
said
me
I'm
an
not
alcoholic.
drunk. It's the middle of the day. I'm not drinking in the middle of the
I never
day.
said you were.
I-
Okay,
Today.
I don't mean like drunk right now. I mean like in general.
I've seen you drink in the middle of the day.
Why aren't? Okay, hold on.
If you want to drink in the middle of the day, it's okay because we're about to go fight a bunch of goblins and an oni and stuff. It's
No.
okay to. I think it's okay in this circumstance. We can make an exception.
I'm rather content.
Okay.
Thank you, Lady UA, for your grand insight.
Oh,
I wish you
you're
the best
welcome.
of luck. I wish you the best of times with the sake owner and the very populated sake house is fine. I will advise
So you're
if you.
actually not gonna come?
No, I will suggest probably crane sake for you to drink if you want to. Actually, no. Crab. Go for crab sake for a battle. Yes.
That feels very thematic.
It is. It wasn't meant to be, but it's harsher in the terms that it will get you more livened up before a battle rather than like something like crane sake, which is something for more of a formal event. Anyway, I am going to go wait for Togashi to bring me the books, and then I will see you later. Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Have fun. And if you want to just hang out, you can. You don't have to drink. I don't want to pressure you into that.
Thank you. I appreciate.
I would
The
not pressure you
sincerity.
either.
I wouldn't think you are. You offer me tea and you brought it to my door before. And I am quite appreciative of that as well. Thank you, Togashi-san. So, I will walk this way. You have a good time. If I feel the need to indulge with the rest of you in the event, not the drinking, I will then join you.
Okay. I gather everyone up but Renoy and we go drinking.
All right. Who of your
Tacos
NPCs,
come early. Woo!
Yeah.
which of your NPCs do you invite?
Katie, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I tell people invite who they want to invite. So like Asako, I think if
Yeah, she'll join.
if she's up for it.
Kazuo should probably come.
Yeah.
Soshi.
You invite your boy.
Yeah.
Cool.
We invite every NPC. Every NPC who's
Sure.
any NPC is here at this.
I see.
Like I'm
At the
assuming
sake house
that
right
Morimoto Akihiro is inviting Jubei, so
Yee.
The way I kind of look at it, if they weren't invited by us, they're there anyway, and
Probably.
we
I
hang
mean,
out with them anyway.
so the sake house as it is right now isn't so much a sake house as it is the owner of the sake house has brought all of his goods up into the castle. And
It's
there's
kind of like it's like a makeshift sake house. It's
a little
nice.
bit, yeah.
it's
People
like
are gathered around. There's various fires. He's going around serving what he can. He's probably doing better in business than he has in a while. And he's just in spirits. It's interesting in the sense that you've got a lot of samurai, but you also probably have a lot a lot of just the common people as well, kind of huddled together in these places. And spirits are trying to be lifted across the board. People are just there's still a separation between samurai and commoner, even here, this moment, but it's lessened as you have a very shared experience coming up. Something that's only people that will have lived through it will understand. In a way that Yue and Morimoto Akihiro know. It's hard to explain events like this to people who are not there. But one of the nice things about before the storm arrives is that a calm seems to fall over the people, and there is this sense of unity. And there's laughter, even with the dark clouds overhead and around you. It's nice. Anybody have anything they would say to anybody?
I want to check up on Soshiro Sumi.
Okay. You can. She is here. She's at the moment I'll say she's away from Sanji, just kind of talking to who would she even who would her other friends be?
No.
Does she have
Why do I feel like
any-
Asako tries to be her friend?
No. Asako does not. And nor would she be receptive to it. I will say one person that she's able to sort of talk to is not Asako, but Aramasaki. You catch the two of them having words, and Aramasaki is not so much dressed as a servant anymore. She doesn't have like samurai armor or anything like that, but she has some padded stuff she has put together and like has a symbol. And she's exchanging a few words with Sumi at the moment. But yeah, you approach and they both kind of look your way a bit.
She'll kind of bow to. Honestly, I think it's very much to Soshiro, but I think Arima kind of gets in on that a little bit.
Sure.
Hi.
Hello.
How are things?
They're
Are you-
okay. I'm better. Yes, better than the other day. Thank you. She kind of looks a little embarrassed.
Yeah.
How
I'm really glad to hear that.
how are you?
I'm doing all right. I guess this is old hat at this point. Second time in a year and a half, so.
I suppose that's true for you, yes. That would make me not want to leave home very much. If this happened twice when I left.
To be very truthful, I wish to go home very badly after this.
I would
When it's
imagine.
all said and done.
I don't want to go home, but I'd like to go to Sanji's home, see what it's like. Visit the coast.
I've heard it's beautiful there. I have friends in Cranelands. I haven't been able to visit quite yet, but I hope to soon.
Yes, we were actually kind of discussing it. The coast. Arima says she would like to see it someday as well. It's true. It's something I would like to see in my life. She looks a little awkward, like, two samurai having a
No,
conversation, and she's involved.
this is the most awkward. I don't
Yeah, it
know
is.
if I would have
It
come
is.
over here if she was talking to her. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. Then would you wait until she's done talking to her then? Okay,
Yes,
that's fine.
Because I absolutely
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, then they talk for a little bit longer. I'll say you see, definitely it seems like a, intense conversation. Before Arma does bow and leave, and then you can make your way over and talk to her.
Yeah. I think we passed Cute and Kakita on the way here. From a distance, it was very nice.
I've heard it is. It's one thing Sanji did like about his home quite a bit.
How's Sanji doing? I guess how's Kakita doing?
He's nervous. But so am I, so I understand. But he's more nervous for his brother, I think. He knows that he's going to be staying inside. He's not built to fight that way.
Are you both staying inside?
Yes, I definitely am not built to fight that way.
That's
Okay. She almost smiles at you a little apologetically. Like, I know you're not going to be inside.
Yeah, she just kind of like, a little bit of a, like, it's fine. Like, she's like, I think it's good to know your strengths.
I think so.
That's why I usually stay out of many kind of social circles.
Myself as well on that. It's very specific groups that I do well with. When you find one, it's not bad. But you have to look a little bit harder than other people to find people you can talk to.
I understand that. But I mean, I'll make sure that things go well. I know Morimoto Akihiro is going to be up there with him, and I'm not going to be too far either. I've seen her fight, and she's incredible. And I'm sure Kakita is incredible too.
Yes. But what we're facing is also incredible. And in a malevolent sense.
That's true. But if the fortunes are in our favor, then hopefully things will go our way.
She nods.
I know there's no kind of words to kind of reassure you or make you feel better about that, but I will do my best, and I know Morimoto Akihiro will as well.
Be safe.
Yeah.
I've read a lot of stories of people who died very nobly defending places. There's not one that I've read about that I was then able to talk to about it, or that had any other stories written about them afterwards. So, be careful. I'd rather you live
I will.
than. I know a lot of people are willing and happy to die for something they view as noble, and that's, as a samurai, perhaps should be, but
Believe me, I have far too much to live for to go in this with thoughts of death. I mean, if it happens in battle, then I do hope it's noble, but it's certainly not my goal. And you as well. And my cousin's gonna be in there. Just
Mhm.
if you see a baby, he's starting to be a lot more mobile.
She nods. I'll keep an eye out.
I appreciate it.
And she smiles, just like a smaller smile, and looks down a bit.
What are you drinking?
Something that's a lot stronger than they said it was. They said it came from like the crab.
Yeah, no, that's very strong. You picked a very strong vintage there.
Can I be honest? I'm seeing two of you.
Oh wow. Now I understand. Okay.
I've tried to make eye contact, but it's really hard.
No, that's I can, you're kind of looking past me a little bit, but that's okay.
Oh, it's yeah. Okay, she switches like, and she like makes a little bit better eye contact.
She's just having a conversation like she's blind 50% of the time. She's just looking over here.
That's my favorite thing, because I've had this happen to me in real life before, where this girl was insisting that she wasn't like she wasn't that drunk, and she was talking to me but looking past me.
Yeah, right. Look.
That was back when Four Locos were like actually crazy.
Yeah, she was fucked up.
Oh.
So,
Okay. Yeah, no.
But yeah.
You're able to talk to Sumi. She definitely seems to enjoy the company. And she's quiet. She's a really likable person. Like, if you talk to her for a while, she's very friendly.
Okay. I mean, I'd stay with her for a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Anybody else that anyone wants to talk to?
I'll check on Shiko.
Okay.
Oh.
Which one? There's three now.
Shika is sipping on her sake. I don't think she is. She might be just a bit tipsy, but she's not drinking heavily.
She doesn't get drunk.
You holding up okay? Keeping up with our training?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that and preparation and worrying.
Worrying? What's there to worry about?
Losing.
No, I can't be too worried about thinking about that. Everything will be alright tomorrow.
How do you stay this optimistic?
Training, confidence, preparation. Anything that is going to happen will happen. I'm just along for the ride.
I talked to Toritaka, and I mentioned I don't want to die. He said, "Why don't you leave?" And I'm very confused by that. Is it bad that I don't want to die?
No, it's not bad. Preservation of life is the important thing of why people try to keep fighting on. I don't want to die tomorrow. I have the zero plan of doing it. but I also know there's really no benefit into me worrying about it. The more I worry about it, the less I can think about how I'm preparing and doing what I can for tomorrow.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But as for tonight, all the preparation, everything is done. It's time just to have a little bit of fun.
She smiles. I'm not much of a drinker, so.
We could have a different type of fun. What? And then she kind of scoots a little closer to you and kind of points out to the people at the bar. Anybody fancy your interest?
Oh no.
Yeah, she's just like, let's do the other thing then.
She like. Oh no. She kind of like glances around, and I would say her eyes, it's hard to tell because she's kind of very clearly trying not to look at someone.
Mm.
I yes, someone fancies. I do fancy someone, and it's
Ooh.
stupid.
What do you mean it's stupid? Feelings aren't stupid.
You're the one who said it was stupid.
Did I? I don't think I did.
What did you say about scorpions?
Ah.
I did say it was stupid. No.
I did say it was stupid.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Now it's coming back to me. Yes. Oh no.
I was like, I would never say love is
Actually, there are some. Maybe not in those specific words I didn't say.
Look, I'd never tell anyone to turn away from what your heart wants. And if you think it's right for you, you're an incredibly smart person, Chikachio.
Am I? Sometimes I wonder.
I think so.
What
So do you want me to go over and introduce yourself, or would you like to do the honor?
I will. Just give me a minute. She takes a big gulp of her sake. What about Jubei? Why aren't you charming him?
Oh, the charming's been done. What's going to happen is going to happen later.
Oh.
But I do need to go find him. So I'll give you a moment. But if I don't see you over there talking to him, I will come and grab you.
Takes another gulp of her sake. I will.
She kind of lightly waves and then she'll tootle off.
Toodle off.
I will wander over to Soshi.
Okay. So yeah, he at the moment, who is he talking to? Okay, so he's a social animal. I think he is talking. You know who he hasn't been able to get a good read on? He's talking to the unicorn as a whole. He's talking to a few of them.
Oh, and Rin is not here. This is so good.
So he's over there. To his credit, Moto looks just as unimpressed with Soshi as he does with Morimoto Rin whenever Rin's around. He has the same kind of stoic, just unhappy look. Ide's, quietly listening, and there's a few other unicorn around as he's just kind of regaling them with some of the nicer parts of this place during the different times of the year. That they came at it's been unfortunate now, but it's a pleasant time normally, and he hopes that they stick around a little bit longer afterwards to see really the seasons change, and he's just smoozing. But yeah, you approach.
Yes.
All right. He kind of notices you approach. And he tips his head to probably to Ide, since she's the one in charge. Lady Ide and my friends, I think I have elsewhere to be for a moment. Please do excuse me. And Emoto just says, "You are excused."
I raise an
He
eyebrow at him.
he he smiles a bit. So she does, but Go turns around, looks to you, Lady Chica. How are you this surprisingly joyful night?
Oh, you know, I'm alright, given we're entering battle in a day or two.
Indeed. I think that feeling, that knowledge is surprisingly bringing people's moods up at the moment. Like they have to.
Yeah. What about you?
Well, me, I'm doing very well, but I also don't plan to be out there that day. So I perhaps have a bit more reason to be in the mood that I'm in. I respect, honestly, those who are doing better, despite the knowledge of what's coming in the day or two.
You have an important job. Protecting the hymen is important.
Oh, extremely. He grins.
I'm sorry, that's a real life laugh.
Uh-huh.
um, actually offer him more sake because I brought some.
He takes it. His eyebrow raising a bit. Thank you.
I don't drink very often, so.
Oh, I find it to be a rather pleasant pastime. And it's good to do in company.
Especially good company. And I take a sip.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, he's very receptive to your mood.
Yeah.
He kind of motions for you to, sit down and you two talk for a bit. Um, it's interesting to see this many deer clan here. Um, I've only met a few of you.
They are willing to help when they're called. And I'm glad they came. It's good to be with my clanmates.
Yes, your bodyguard seems to be of the same opinion. I've not seen him smile since, well, the entire time we were here, and now he seems to be in a very good spirits.
He didn't really want to leave much, but
No, I gather traveling's not really his thing.
no, but he is. But matchmakers need a spirit dancer.
I do. What about you? Do you like to travel? I think you've said as much.
I love to travel. I love to see. This is a little more effusive than she normally is. I love
Sure.
to see new things and try new food. I've heard rumors of the unicorn and how they left Rokugan and then came back. And I'm just fascinated. I
You
love
know,
seeing all different parts of Rokugan. I just haven't really had the chance to do much. I've been to the Crablands.
how was that? I've actually not been down there. There.
Sorry.
Um, it's stark. Beautiful, but stark.
Hmm.
They are not one for frills, even in their biggest castles. The wall is imposing. But I enjoyed my time there, just because it was so different.
You know, have you ever been into the Scorpion Lands? Have you ever been over the mountains?
I have not actually been to the Scorpion Lands.
Well, they're a bit different than Crab.
In what way?
Well, on the surface, they're immediately extremely beautiful. There's vast gardens and flowers, and the architecture is made in a way to be both imposing but pleasant to look at. But like the Scorpion, if you look a little bit deeper, you'll find a lot more layers, a lot more things beneath it. Equally as beautiful, in my opinion. The buildings have a lot of hidden entrances, hidden exits, rooms that you would never expect to find. It's a place filled with secrets, just in daily life, as much as it is politically. Always something new to find, something new to see, something new to touch.
Maybe you can show me someday.
Oh, I'd love to. Yeah, and he just smiles. You like the gardens, yes?
I do.
I believe that's actually where we first spoke.
I think so.
Would you like a trip down memory lane?
Of course.
Sure. And he will offer his hand.
Yeah.
Sure. And you head off with him to the gardens. And it's probably very clear to you, he's just going to try to find some privacy in the night.
Yep.
You guys are a lot.
The
But-
Morimotos are typing.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, no, he's very receptive. I'm sure Sheikah's not super surprised by that. He's flirted a lot. But yeah, you can have a nice time with your Scorpion friend if you like.
Sure.
Excellent. Hell yes. Other people, while they're otherwise engaged, what are you guys up to?
I'm getting wasted thinking about this terrifying.
Yeah, you
move.
know what's coming. You're just like, this is gonna be the worst day of my life.
I try to get other people to dance.
Mhm.
That's how drunk I am.
Does Arima dance with them?
Is Arima dance with? No.
Oh, I tried.
No. How drunk does he get though?
Honestly, and depends. What's a wisdom saving throw equivalent?
I think this would be a
More of
well.
constitution.
What's
feel
a
like it's an air
control
thing.
compulsion?
Controlling like a compulsion.
That or Earth. I would say either.
Earth is like a constitution.
Well,
Like he drinks a lot. How much can he hold up? Right.
I mean, I would consider that like staying grounded, like
That's fair.
making sure you keep your head about you,
That's a decent argument.
keeping your reason.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a decent argument. I think I can be persuaded with that. So Togashi, I'm sorry. Togashi, feels like it's actually like Marshall has like withstand, but you know what I would like? I think I want don't fitness Earth just to see if he can hold it together. Yeah, let's do it. Because the other one I'm thinking is like maybe meditation to like keep yourself good. But I mean, they're the same role. They're the same role for you. Two so far.
Is that an exploding success?
It is. If you want to take
cool. All right, awesome.
It's not the only thing exploding tonight.
it. Hooray.
Hey, yo.
That's like 3 successes. I guess I don't get that drunk. I get a little tipsy.
All right. Yeah, you do. You get a little tipsy. You start kind of, making your way around, trying to find people to dance, and a few people do with you. People just having fun. But I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, Armin definitely does not. I will say Armin does keep an eye on him though, as he's dancing around.
Who's Arma?
Your servant girl that you've been
Oh no.
Oh,
God damn.
I'm not good with names.
I feel you, Josh. You knew me, especially these types of names. I could not remember them to save my life.
Yeah, right.
If anyone has a foreign name, I'll be the worst. I'll
You're
never
good,
remember
you're
it.
good.
Except for Sakachiko
I remember our party's names.
or Sachiko,
Sachiko.
not Sakachiko.
Sachiko. Yeah.
Sure.
Is there anyone in particular you want to talk to? You're just trying to keep the memories away. Keep the thoughts away.
I'm just trying to be as relaxed and loose as possible.
All right. So yeah,
I made someone leave. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I think it's Keith. I think his internet's being weird. He's back.
My internet's dying and I don't know why.
It's all right. All right. So yeah, Togashi for the moment is just trying to keep the bad spirits away, keep the bad thoughts away. What about Toritaka, Renoi, Akihira, and Yue? Like, what are you guys up to?
I'm gonna go up to Toritaka next.
All right, you're just gonna try to get everyone together, just like pair people up. I love it. You go to Toritaka.
Can Yue help you with this?
Wait, what's happening here? Hold up, why are you ganging up on me?
Yeah, the two ladies surround you on the other side.
Yue, you told me to be brutally honest, and I will do so. What's happening?
We're just wondering how you are. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Doing good. You guys good?
We're just coming by to see a friend.
Yeah. Hi. You guys don't look so good.
I am in a great mood right now.
I'm doing fabulous.
What?
So,
yeah.
Toritaka,
Yes.
do you like anyone?
Yeah.
How drunk is Yue? Just so I know.
She's in her spirits right now, I think.
Got it.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
I can't say. To either one of you, honestly.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
It's just not the right time for any of that. So I'd rather just keep my my head somewhere else.
Akihiro slides a drink across. Is it time now?
I already had like 6 of those. Like, this is not very strong.
I slide into the conversation. You have to tell us.
No. I don't
What
have.
if, what if we die in battle?
Huh?
Your secret dies with you. You know what I mean?
What? Sorry? What'd you say?
Oh,
You're
I said.
trying
Sorry. I said, what if you die in battle and your secret dies with you?
Well, then I guess you guys have to go to Falconland, learn my techniques, and talk to me while I'm dead.
I would make sure your spirit is at rest, my friend.
Is it because you're running away from me whenever you talk to me?
I would never run from you, unless
That's
I would
actually
never.
really sweet.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you
Wait.
sure it's not him?
Yeah. Do you like me?
I like you. I think you're a really good friend.
Sure. How many have you had? I see you dancing and everywhere.
Enough to free the spirits. I drink another one.
Yeah. You know,
Kaito,
What?
haven't you kind of noticed though? It's been, there's a lot of women that look at Toritaka. Maybe the one that he's into is, really into him. Haven't you
Should we
been
go
picking up
find
on
him?
that? Yeah, of course.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm really bad at it.
you should probably get a deer to do it.
Ask me to-
A deer makes so much more sense in this situation, don't it?
I don't know where she went.
Oh, you better go find
I know
looking.
where she went, and I don't think we're going to be able to find her.
No, you'll find her, just
Wait,
not at the right
let me
time.
Wait a minute. Let me go see if Kazuo will help, or Shika Kazuo will help, and she runs away.
Shika who instrument what?
Her bodyguard.
Oh. Okay.
I don't even know if he trained in that, but I mean, sure, if he can help.
Oh.
I assume they come back.
Yeah, I mean, Kazuo's not hard to find. He's actually he's in
Well,
better.
I mean, I would absolutely be like, hey, so. Are
Who do you
good at
like?
matchmaking?"
Am I? He's actually in better spirits than you've seen him. He looks actually like pretty friendly right now, as he's been talking to a number of the other deer. It's not what I've trained in. I've watched a good amount of people to do it.
Do you know anyone besides Shikachio matchmaking?
Who's here? Well, I didn't. I mean, it's mainly the spear dancers that came here.
Oh.
The guy looks at his half-empty drink, but I can give it a shot if we want. What are we trying to do?
I'm so down for this.
We're trying to set Toritaka up.
Oh, okay. He's a little inebriated himself at the moment.
Wait, are we gonna have a speed dating? Everyone who's tipsy and or drunk, just come over here real quick, sit at this table
No,
and ask
he
some
likes
questions?
he likes brooding. He's brooding. He doesn't like people. Do you
Less
think
liking people is more like I'm not comfortable with a lot of people.
Do you think it's that is he the type of person who would say I'm fine, but just wants someone to say, but are you really fine? And then wants to open up, and like he's hard to reach that way, or is he just really not want to talk about his feelings?
Brother, I'm right here. You just asked me.
He's talking to you alone right now because you went to find him.
Oh. Shit. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
No, I think he would be fairly honest with his feelings. I think he's just nervous because he doesn't know how people will take it.
So you need someone. Sounds like you need someone a little gentle who'd be nice and like decent. Maybe not like as rough as he is. Someone a little nicer. Sorry, that's a little blunt. I'm not my best right now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Toritaka feels attacked right now for whatever reason.
So, first thought, find someone a little nicer. Yeah, scans the crowd, looking around.
Yue is like, well, the nicest person I know is getting married, or is
Right.
I guess yeah, she's getting married.
I just realized how many dudes I've got. I got a lot of dudes. Well, I mean, one thing you could try. Someone who might be willing to talk to him a bit more right now. Can track down Diadoji. She's had a rough time. You could use someone to talk to. And he's blunt. She might actually like that.
I look over at Diadoji. Is she in her spirits right now?
She doesn't look like she's having the greatest time. She's clearly got a lot on her mind. I would say. I don't think she'd be one who's actually really having a ton of fun right now.
I don't know if that sounds a good idea. I don't know how receptive she would be to that.
Okay. Yeah, see, kind of struggling a bit. Falcon are far out west. Their culture's a little different than the rest of Rokugan. Maybe try one of the unicorn.
Yeah, I can do that.
Might not be a bad idea.
Oh man, I don't know. I wish Ren were here.
Yeah, where is that guy? I thought this was his scene.
No, he's not drinking right now. I think he's trying to keep his head clear.
Oh. Yeah.
He said he might come around later.
Okay. Well, yeah, my professional opinion as one of the deer would be to find a unicorn for him. That's what I'd say.
Okay.
But again, it's not I didn't go to school for that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you trying. I go and I try to find a deer. She might get distracted like halfway through the task though.
A deer or a unicorn?
Or unicorn. Unicorn.
Okay. Sure. You looking for like another unicorn who might be receptive?
Yeah, I don't know any of these people though.
You
So I
do
think it's
not.
one of those things like I think it's one of those things she's like, I don't actually know any of the unicorn. I don't know any of and I think she gets kind of awkward about it, and I think she comes back empty-handed. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair. So yeah, Yue comes back perhaps a little embarrassed without Kazuo.
He said to look for a unicorn, maybe.
A unicorn?
He said because you both like the mountains. Which I think is fair. I think it's a really good bonding point. That's kind of what we bonded over.
Oh yeah, that's how it started, huh? Okay, well, I'm gonna go drink some more. If you can find a unicorn, I guess I could talk to them.
Okay. I think
also,
Yue takes that as I tried.
Sure, yeah, that's it. That's it.
No, well, before you go, these stories I was gonna ask, why are you trying to find out who I like?
Oh, I just, everyone seems to be having fun and finding people. I just thought I'd help. I don't know if you don't want anyone, that's fair. If you don't like anyone like that, that's not a crime. And you could just tell us to buzz off, but if you did, I think now's a great time to kind of let them know, considering we don't know what's going to happen the next few days.
Yeah, create a few memories before the night's over.
When is the attack again? Tomorrow?
That's what people are thinking it's going to be. It's a very
I'll
good
think
chance
about
it's
it.
tomorrow. Okay.
I'll think about it. Whether they're receptive or not, we'll find out, I guess.
I mean, they should always be receptive. That's a.
Well, I don't know about that one. Do we go find Tagashi a date too, or just
Yeah.
Do I am a hero. Are we looking for someone for Tagashi too, or was it just Toritaka that we were trying to push?
No, we're looking for everybody.
Oh hell yeah! Let's fucking go.
Does Togashi seem anybody interested in the idea while we're talking about it with Toritaka, or is he just kind of?
I'll be honest. I don't think Togashi's looking for anyone at the moment.
Togashi's trying to outrun his demons.
If you bring it up, he'd basically tell you he's not really looking for a person right now.
Looking for a demon.
In general, or like?
Just in general.
I get that.
I appreciate the offer, though. It's nice.
Are you doing okay, Togashi? A lot has happened in the past couple of days. I say as you're dancing on tables.
I like get off the table. and well, I mean, I think I'm okay. I'm just worried about the future and trying to live in the now,
I get that. That's fair.
Are you doing okay?
Also trying to live in the now, I think.
I grab a random drink and I give it to her.
I take it.
This is the now.
Yeah. More partying.
Yeah.
More partying.
He just runs off to do so. Some people there's some notable people who are not here, I would say. Not for long, anyway. Asaka shows up for a little bit, say hi to you all, and like hangs out for a bit, and then just leaves. She does not stay very long.
Does she Irish goodbye us? I feel like she's an Irish goodbye.
Yes.
Okay, good. I love that.
100%. 100%. And Kuni never shows up, by the way. That may not be surprising.
Yeah, I figured this wasn't something he was super into.
No. But otherwise, most other people are around. You can find them, or see them hanging out. And probably something that, Morimoto picks up on, especially, you guys are not the only one, who have this sort of train of thought. You especially, make some memories tonight. Other people clearly have that thought. And
other people are clearly trying to hook up.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, Perfect. We love that. I hope Agasha. I hope. I hope Morimoto. I hope Agasha was on your list of people you try to help.
Agasha?
You know the guy that last session
The
came to
voice.
you.
Oh.
I didn't hear you.
And you said you're barely human. I rarely recognize you. You're not a man. You're not a thing. You're barely a creature. I don't know what you are.
I said
all-
none of those things. You are a blasphemer, and you are CNN News. You are the fake news that is perpetrating this world.
Fox News.
Nah, you said all those things. I heard it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
And absolutely, if this man even enters the vicinity of this bar, I am locked eyes on him. Like, okay, we can work with this.
Do it. Do it. I demand. Do it.
Totally. I believe.
Come on, Derek.
Toto
Hmm?
is designated wing woman today.
Yeah. No, I mean, Agasha, like, is here. He does, like, he drinks very measuredly, I would say. He's, he talks to people very, like, a little bit. He's a wallflower. He really is. He does not talk to too many people. But he hangs around.
So I
But yeah.
probably clock him somewhere during like the Tagashi thing, and I just kind of see him on the wall, and like as we're kind of having the conversation, I'll probably be scanning around the room to see if any other woman is looking at him.
The crane who had a thing for dragon is not here. She's not in this arc.
He was for a little bit.
She was very briefly. Let's see if my man has managed to get anyone's attention. I'm gonna just make a check for him.
I just feel like anytime enough samurai get together, it just becomes like the Olympic Village, basically.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you've never heard
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
Statistics
I've
so
never heard of this
like there
term,
was
though.
there was an Olympics where 13,000 condoms were used or something like
What?
that.
The current Olympics, I think
Yeah,
the
just
Paris
Olympics.
Olympics, they gave the athletes beds that are technically anti-sex beds.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
They said
Yeah,
that.
like how does that work? Like,
It means the Olympics are focusing on the wrong things. You just fuck on the floor.
Anti-sex, do like the beds have like spikes?
I don't know
on
what
them?
that means. I don't know.
I'm
This
just
This is
saying
probably
that
something you couldn't like get a grip like actually.
Well, that wouldn't be Star Wars.
they're
It'd be so
cardboard of some kind, but it's like these are people in the prime of their life, top peak physical condition. I'm sorry.
Meaning
You're
other
not
people with
stopping
nothing
them.
physical
No,
condition. Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, the bed was designed that if one other body basically went on it, it would just crumble.
What
This-
about
this-
like
this
those
is-
big guys, like the weightlifters or the heavy lifter? Like,
They probably got those.
Yeah, they
Oh, yeah.
they designed it for the person.
oh,
Yeah, they designed it for the person. So if
That
it went
is-
for another
well, that
person
is
or
so
of the weight
funny.
class, it's literally gonna break. I
That's
remember what
a-
you're talking about. It's going to break the moment
If
that
you
person
weigh
goes on there.
any more than 295, 296, your bed is fucked.
Bro, those beds, those beds must be expensive, bro. Like, how much it is to make a bed for someone's specific weight?
True,
Oh
but
my
it's
God.
the Olympics, though. They make
It's also a
gajillions of dollars,
shittily
so,
made
I mean,
bed.
Whatever.
Imagine you just decide that you're gonna like, have a night to yourself and you get a whole bunch of food. And you get your laptop to watch your movie and your bed just breaks.
Then why are you in the limits? You can't be doing it.
Like literally, you just
Honestly,
gotta roll
to be
over and you
fair,
just
an
like
athlete
hip
would not be
thrust the
doing that.
bed.
That's true. I'm using it as an example. If you put anything else in the bed with you that has like any sort of weight and you just break your bed.
oh my god. This
You
is.
just roll over and just fall on.
I
the
just.
ground.
Imagine you're in your room too alone and then like no one's gonna believe that was your story. That's why your bed broke.
This is so great. That was just supposed to be a quick example, and this is what it's turned into, and I am here
This
for
is
it.
Spiraled. Honestly.
We spiraled real hard.
How much does one of those beds cost? Like, holy.
I don't know. We ain't paying for it. No one paying for it. Olympics paying for it. You're good.
That's Paris' problem. So back to this.
What?
Our dragon boy, Agasha. Let's see what clan it is. There's been a few different ones that he could technically have drawn the attention.
Poor
of.
dragon. He's like, nobody
Lion.
likes him.
One, three, second. Okay, it is Lion. Yeah.
Ooh.
Um.
I'm so good at this.
Yeah. I would say one other lion samurai girl has kind of looked his way a few times. She herself is clearly just enjoying the night, enjoying the evening. And it's not been anything like I'm staring this guy down, right? But it's like just giving him a few look like, okay. Even though he's not really, I don't think he's really talked to her or made too much move. He's just been overdoing his own thing.
Sorry, you're saying that he hadn't gotten pretty much anywhere with anybody?
No.
There was one
There's
lion
one person
girl who was like
kinda looks at him like, okay.
giving him the look.
There was one girl giving him the look.
Mhm.
That we can work with. That's potential right there. All right, so after we're kind of done with the conversation, I'll go up to Agasha. Oh, wonderful to see you here.
Oh, hello. Can't give you like a look of like, is it wonderful to see me here? Because this was not a good last meeting.
So what brings you out tonight?
Well, if everyone is, and I thought it would be nice.
Yeah, of course. Have you tried the sake yet?
A bit, yes. It's very good.
Is there any other reason you came out here tonight?
No. It gives you a look like, what do you mean?
Because, I mean, over the last 5 minutes, that girl over there has been looking at you.
They kind of just immediately stares. She is? She was?
Oh, yeah, definitely. She's definitely looked at you more than twice, and by all means, that's something.
This isn't like another confidence test thing, right?
Oh, just something for you. And saw that you came out here tonight, and maybe I was a little bit harsh the other day and thought I could do something nice. But at the same time, I think tonight is definitely a night for making memories, and there's definitely some memories for you to make tonight.
Morimoto, roll me a courtesy fire check.
Ooh, you're so kind to me.
You're trying to incite, you're trying to get him to do a thing. Okay, 2. He kind of takes a breath. Okay. Thank you for telling me. And he'll stand up. He'll begin to make his way over that way. And I gotta roll something for my boy to see if he can actually do it.
Come on,
Riz.
Come on, Agasha. Come on.
He's gonna have
I'm
to be a
going to say,
little.
Derek, before you make this roll, I am going to slightly helicopter mom him for a second. Just to see if he screws this up. I'm going to try to help him. I'm going to try to save him.
All right, you give him a bit of a help die here. You have proficiency in this. You're a proficient flirt.
Thank you.
It's your whole thing. He needs it. He does not have any skill die of his own. So, here we go. What's the best way to go about this? Fire feels like fire is his best one, but it feels a lot more like too bold for him.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna try water. It's 1 die lower for him, but you're giving him a skill die. This is gonna be a bit of a harder roll for him. Here we go. He gets 1 skill die on this. Oh god. Okay.
Let's go. I'm a great teacher. Okay.
1. So I think
Come on, it's charming. It's charming.
Yeah.
Look at all that opportunity. It's charming.
Yeah, I think he'll get something different out of this. He won't find anything romantic, but I'll give him something. I think he tries to, do this, and I think you set him up for success here. I think that's what your skill die does. But he's just not super duper charming. He's very awkward.
But in a charming way.
Yeah. Not in a way that helps him here. He definitely she seems interested at first, but it's very clear it's not going anywhere on that front for him. He kind of talks about what he does, and his trade and how it works and everything like that. And he doesn't. I don't think he finds a romantic partner who's very interested in his what he does. What he does find with his opportunities, as someone who is interested in his work, he does find, I think, or someone who's kind of curious about how it all works mechanically, is probably Sumi. I think she is willing to listen to him and talk about it, and he seems like it definitely doesn't go the way you think it does. It's gonna go, but he seems very happy that someone is actually listening to his whole spiel on his work, and Sumi's a very good listener. And he clearly is a lot happier with the night than he was before. This wasn't Morimoto's goal, but it seems to sort of be working out for him.
This is where I'll probably go up and talk, or I'll see that he's kind of talking to Sumi, and then I'll go like, Sumi, would you excuse us for a moment, please?
Oh, sure. Okay. We can talk later if you still want to talk. Yep. He kind of looks to you basically yeah. Is everything okay?
Oh no, everything's great. You're doing wonderful. So I noticed a few things while you were over there. It is 100% great that you found a new work friend in Sumi. But it just seemed like you wanted to talk about your work when you were over there with him.
It was a topic that I knew, and
that is
how people have a hard time, they just stand there in silence. I've done that a few times, and it's better, to have something to talk about. So,
but we'll just circle back to that for a second. But what did you think of her? Do you think she was pretty? Do you think she was?
I mean, yes, but I can read when it's not going places. So
yeah, we need to change the topic of conversation here. All we need to do is, instead of talking about work, why don't we talk about her? Do you think she was beautiful? Did you tell her?
No, that's very forward.
It's forward, but that's what you have to talk about when you're wanting to flirt with somebody. They have to know that you're flirting with them. If I would only just sit here and talk to you about what I do you think that I would, be very interested in you?
I don't.
That hurt me.
He's shrieking at himself a little bit. I don't know.
You're an extremely smart human being.
Thank you. You tell he just getting mixed signals. He doesn't know. He looks a little thrown off his game.
So we're gonna find a way for you to recover from this. What you're gonna do?
Hold on. I appreciate what you were trying to do. I do. I was okay just talking. Like, that's all. I think everyone, here wants to relax in their own way. And I felt relaxed.
True, and that's 100% okay, Gasha. I understand where you're coming from, but do you really want to have a night that's just okay?
It was. You see him muster his courage clearly, and just say it was fine for me. I appreciate what you're trying to do, but perhaps if that's the night you're looking for, you should find someone yourself, and I will continue.
Wait, are you thinking I'm flirting with you?
No, that's not what I'm. See, his encouraging Scott just breaks. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I'm okay this evening. You go. Maybe you try to have a good evening yourself.
I'm gonna have a good evening. That's here nor there. Like, that's already guaranteed for me. But look, I will get out of your hair here in a second, and leave you to your own night. But if you really wanted to, all you'd really have to do is go over to that girl, tell her that you were incredibly nervous because of how beautiful she is. And that maybe if, we can grab a few drinks, we can maybe head out into the stars, and I'd love to tell you exactly how beautiful I think you are.
I don't
That's
know.
all you'd have to do. But hey, like I said, I'm getting out of your hair. You don't have to do it. I'm not going to pressure you. But to me, for what it's worth, I think you'd have a great time.
Okay. And you leave him. Okay. I don't think Akasha tries again. I think he sits there for a while and he thinks. But I think I don't know that he's got it in him to try again. In one night. So I think at some point he probably does go find Sumi again and just talks to her. I don't know why those two never really talked before, but they probably would definitely, at least academically, hit it off. But yeah, I think it may be for the best, because I would say the lion is clearly moving on as well. She's looking around for other people. But yeah. Anything else for anybody? My war plan has fallen through. We're not doing war tonight.
That's okay. In a way, love can
I
be
blame
war.
date night.
Love is war.
Yeah.
What is
Look,
it good for?
we gotta have at least one session where we try to hook everyone up.
That's fine.
It happens every.
That's fine. To that end, is anyone else looking for hookups? Don't worry, I've got plans for you, Morimoto.
What the
Anyway.
fuck? You mean anyone else besides you? You wait there. On your rooftop.
I would love to.
I am in all the rooftops.
What were you saying, Josh?
I would love for Togashi to find someone, but I just don't think he's in the mood to find someone.
That's fair. Out of curiosity, just for my notes, I may give you something small. Does Togashi ever really get drunk? Do you feel like? I know he
No, I don't
doesn't
think
for a
he
while.
gets drunk.
Okay.
No, he doesn't get
Okay.
wasted.
That's fair. Okay, I was just curious. All right. I'm gonna go to Renoy if no one has anything that they want to say.
Damn, I'm holding you against your will right now. Hold up. You wait right there.
Can I save a conversation for next session, though, Derek?
Yeah. With who?
I want to talk to the servant girl,
Mm,
but I want to save it for next session because I don't feel my gears turning. So
that's fine. It's totally fine.
Do your gears feel guilty? Is that why?
my gears are always guilty, dude.
Okay, just had to ask. Just strive for more, you know.
Yeah.
I will say at some point, I think UA also does an Irish goodbye. It's just a Phoenix thing, I guess.
Yeah, maybe so. It's the Phoenix goodbye.
And I think she looks out to like the east side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I just imagine with like a
Longing for home.
Huh?
Is it like a longing for home thing or just?
Something like that. Something to the east.
Ah, I see.
Oh, it's her boy.
Sure. It's fair.
But yeah, I think she I think she hangs out up on the wall.
Fair enough. I'll say not on the east side, but kind of overlooking the south where things are gathering. Because I'm sure the thought comes to you like no one's got eyes on Cooney. He is over here, kind of by himself. He is just looking and watching the army, but he does not immediately approach.
Okay. Well, if he does, I'm there.
Cool. Morimoto Renoy.
Mm-hmm.
You just try to read through the night. Is that your plan?
He's reading as much as he believes that he needs to. Well, he has gotten the teachings of the dragons in various forms. He wants to see the perspective of the Togashi clan, which is why he wanted that specific notebook while they worked on a ritual.
Got it. Yeah, it's different. The Togashi are definitely different than a lot of the other dragons. And you're just kind of reading through this. You hear people, laughing and enjoying the night below.
Yes, as it should be.
Cairo would like to say hi.
Yeah, he's chilling.
I approve of this cat activity.
He's been doing this for like 30 minutes.
What you're dealing with, what you are enjoying right now, what you are blessed with.
He's purring. Can you hear it?
No, I cannot.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to share.
Yeah.
Do not bite my eyebrow.
Bite the eyebrow. Do it. Go for it.
But yeah, as you're sitting here reading, I'm curious. Does the thought to him to go down there ever like occur to him, or is he fully content to just stay by himself tonight?
It does come to him to go down. He just does it. He might at probably at the later point, but he chose the space above the garden because he wanted to see people returning as well as they went in. He just wanted background noise while he was reading.
Gotcha.
And, yeah.
I was just curious in terms of go down, mingle or not. But
he might take a break or two at a point.
Got it.
Because reading this for hours is kind of you need a mental break.
Sure. I think as you're reading here, you do eventually just hear coming from the ladder up here, you just hear, "You're actually reading the whole night away." You just see poking up, you see the top head of Asako, just the eyes and the hair as she is like climbing this ladder.
Yes, I am. Well, while I do want, what I would say want. Well, I do enjoy the libations and the joy that you are, you were enjoying.
Yes, I thought
I
this
feel
was
like
like
this
something you really enjoyed.
something I might do. Well, I did make a promise to abstain for a week since it's becoming increasingly uh annoying that people think I only do drink, but I don't. But so pretty much yes. I'm just working on
Part of mine's
a
just
ritual.
teasing, right? Like, I don't actually think you're an alcoholic.
Mhm.
Like, that bad.
Yes, more teasing immediately after while you say it, yes. Uh, I, I don't believe that you think I do.
She kind
Plus,
of finishes climbing the ladder.
and he'll actually just like go over like give like a slight bit of assistance
Sure.
to the one armed ladder
Yeah.
climbing to get.
Yeah. It's a bit more of a struggle than she'd admit.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whew. But it is a nice view.
It is. It's not as high as any mountain, but it does what it needs to do for me. But I felt the need that to learn this was definitely superseded the desire to party, as I have seen many people come and go.
Fair. I think a lot of people need some sort of stress relief, but I also understand the need to be prepared for the morning. It's what's important.
You're back rather quickly, though.
I noticed you were absent.
What, you came looking for me, or did you like worry I was going to do something? Were you where I was training? Were you where I was angry? You do have.
No, I just thought this rooftop would be a good place to sit alone.
Yeah.
He says just fully dryly.
That makes sense.
That's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure you're happy.
It's fine. It's fine. I do enjoy your humor, as you do take it dryly. That's rather interesting. In any case, what are your plans for the rest of the night?
Kind of blinks. I don't really have any. Do you? She kind of glances over at you.
The bed is late. Anyway, I no, I think I'm close to finished to what I need with this book anyway. I was going to head up back to my room eventually, or have a nice stroll, maybe find a garden, a proper garden, not this.
I wouldn't recommend the gardens. They're very busy.
Yes, I've seen. Yes, not those gardens. So the different gardens. Any different one. Ugh, I have seen so many things tonight I did not wish to see. Pairings unexpected is a rather interesting time. So, instead of waiting on a rooftop, do you want to go on a walk with me?
That'd be nice.
See wherever that leads us. All right. I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you opposed to being carried? And then if I do so, will you attack me immediately?
You see her genuinely think the question through. Let's get down the ladder first.
That was why I was asking.
I've got it. You see, I think Asako's got so many different, like, I don't know, modes, but this one's genuine embarrassment for a minute. I can handle a ladder. I
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. And he'll actually go. In which man? I'm scared to read chat. It's. In which manner would he do it? How high is the wall, basically?
decent sized. I imagine if you're on like a rooftop, like overlooking the gardens, you're on like one of like various here, or even the main one, right? But
so you would say they could be descending?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you attack me, we'll see what happens. And he's actually gonna just like loop his arms under her legs and around her back and just like pick her up like that, and just run. And just starts trying to jump from roof to roof downwards.
What? Okay. You're gonna like do like some acrobatics down the roof, you know, just for fun. Just for fun.
Like, he's like, what?
Go ahead and roll me. Like an acrobaticsy thing. It's gonna be a little harder. You're carrying an Asako.
She's not heavy. Fitness.
But it's difficult. Roll me. I think it's fitness.
Fitness.
I'll give you water. I'll be nice because I like what you're doing.
Fitness, water. What's the TN?
TN for going down the roof. Probably, I had more than 2 in mind as you're carrying Asako and jumping from roof to roof. So you're able to do it a bit.
If he slides, it's fine.
Yeah. She definitely does shriek a bit because she's not expecting it. But yeah, you definitely fall at some point, probably on the second or third roof, into onto another roof and just fall and plummet. Not plummet, but just land on it. And you just hear her. That was very romantic and a little painful.
Well, romantic.
If you wanted to make a point, you could have stopped at 1.
Well, I was trying to get down fast, but also that was fun for me. The point was definitely made on roof 1, but afterwards it was definitely just fun.
Afterwards it was showing off a little bit, and it didn't pay off for you.
I think it paid off.
She kind of holds up her one hand. Hey, pick me up.
He does indeed do so.
If you go to like grab her hand, she grabs your shirt and pulls you down. And kisses you.
He will go along with it.
Sure. And yeah, you have a nice time with Asako. Very good. It's all coming together. All right. Tortaku goes and leaves and starts walking around the castle.
Yeah, he's thinking a lot about what both faces, Morimoto, Akihiro, and Kaido is talking about. So he's gonna be wandering around a bit about it.
Gotcha.
And then gets ambushed by goblins and dies. No one will ever know.
Yeah, he died before the fight gets over. No.
This is
No.
what happens when you put all a bunch of red flags everywhere.
Oneception. No. Yeah, I mean, you spend the time and you ponder and you think. And it's a strange time in this castle, I will say.
This would be a perfect time for Toritaka's secret love interest to show up.
But no. We planned since the beginning. No. Yeah, no, Toritaka, I think if UA looks east, you look west. Perhaps. You look towards home. And the road there right now, it's dark. It's blocked by a malevolence that is going to do everything it can to stop you from seeing it again. And you focus on that. And I think for Toritaka, you can't see as Togashi does ghosts like he does. It takes a little bit more for you. But even you can sense something moving in that darkness now. Something large.
Large? Is it close?
No, not immediately. But it is almost like it is hidden. Like the darkness itself is hiding whatever is beyond it.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at it.
It's not really within arrow range.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
Sure. You shoot an arrow out over the castle wall.
Hits a random goat. Ah!
Yeah, nah. But
Oh, my eye!
Yeah, one random civilian. Hey, what about where did everybody go?
Who's firing at this time of the night?
Oh boy, 3 a.m. arrow time. No, you just kind of stare and shoot and look out at it, but you can't tell what it is yet. I mean, you know what people's theories are and what they've said, but you don't know yet.
You know, just because I think it'll be funny. Toritaka is going to take out a piece of paper, write down who he likes, and put in his pocket.
Okay.
And then if someone were to loot his body,
then I want you to have it. I want you to have it ready. I want you to actually have it up. Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Done.
It is ready.
Excellent. Himself. No. The name is just Toritaka. No.
Mononagamy, however you want to say it. I give up.
You're good.
I'm secretly ready for it to be one of the party members.
Could be.
We will never know.
We're never gonna find out because Toritaka's gonna live. Okay, he's not dying tomorrow. No one's dying tomorrow except for Agasha. I got money on him dying.
I bet 10 on Agasha. And what? 10 of anything? I'll take the bet.
10 bags of rice.
But yeah, Morimoto, I assume you go and find your crane boy.
Yeah, go and find Jubei.
You do.
Where is he?
He's at the party as well, I would say.
I'd probably go find him saying, sorry, I've been a bit busy.
No, I've seen.
Just trying to work wonders, set up people to have a good night. Because I know what these nights can sometimes feel like without some distraction.
You sure you're not secretly a doji in disguise?
This is for a bear. What the fuck is a doji?
It's one of the Crane clan. It's their courtiers.
Ah, gotcha. No, I just like I said, I know it sometimes these nights can feel like dread, existential, and whether or not you're gonna live. But if you have somebody else to spend it with, it tends to kind of make things a little bit easier.
It does.
Which, speaking of, you gorgeous, handsome man.
Yeah, nothing if not forward. Your grins a bit. But that's also can be nice.
How's your night been?
Not bad. It's been peaceful.
We care to grab a couple of sake to go and see where the night takes us?
Yeah, I'm ready for it to be a little less peaceful.
She smiles at that.
Yeah.
Cheekily looking back at him. And she'll take his hand and they'll leave.
Heck yeah.
I honestly do think that like it probably hasn't quite happened yet, but it's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah. That's fair.
There's genuinely no chance that they survive tomorrow. So I think it's just
We're generally dead.
So just like if I could spend one night and have it with you,
yeah,
that's
sure.
exactly where I wanted it to be.
Sure. I think you do, you spend some time, you longingly look eastward, away from this place.
I think there's some time that she does that.
Mhm.
I do think eventually she does kind of like lay down. She looks up at the sky, and she's drunk, so she probably falls asleep.
Sure. Just falls asleep out there.
Now that is not a safe place to sleep.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
But
Wait,
yeah,
so
I
Yue
think,
doesn't come like home at night?
not for a while. But I mean, she sleeps out there for a while.
Would I find her on my walk around the castle?
Maybe just because I think it's actually kind of an interesting scene. You do. You kind of see Yue over on the wall, and like a little bit of a ways away, kind of almost like sitting sentry, not standing sentry, but sitting sentry. You do see the Kuni, just kind of quietly there.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, he's not far away.
Oh, cool. I guess I'll walk up.
Sure. He kind of holds like one, honestly, just too long finger to his lips, like, shh, she's sleeping a bit.
I kind of figured she'd drink a lot.
She had, it seems, a bit of a night.
Yeah? How about yourself? Did you?
I suppose so. I've been watching our adversaries.
Did you, I guess, feel the shadows move?
I do. I also wasn't sure if the thing inhabiting Motozan would be here, but it is. The Oni's here.
Here, right now in the castle?
No, beyond. But
Oh.
he means to participate. I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if he'd just watch us tear each other apart, or if he'd want to get involved.
Do you have history with this Oni?
A bit, yes. Only in the sense that Motozan and I tried to destroy it.
What went wrong?
We failed. I didn't recognize it in time, and Motozan was possessed, taken. He's gone now. At least for the most part. Of course, I suppose I sort of relate. I'm not fully here either anymore.
Why do you say that?
You've been on the border of the Shadowlands before. That's where the Falcon reside. You're the
Yes.
clan closest to the crab who understands what it's like to see it. To be that, perhaps even have it take someone from you. Have you ever had someone be corrupted in the Falcon? That you've seen?
Yes. Several. Some were easy, most were not.
It changes you. You're not quite the same as you were. The only part now that I've realized is that some of the changes definitely feel like they take something from you. But some feel like they give something. Or that they let something loose. You feel, at the same time, less you, but more you. You feel alive. Unreserved. You let yourself feel things you wouldn't normally let yourself feel. Normally for safety's sake or for honor's sake, but you don't care as much anymore.
Is that how you feel right now? You feel like you've gained more than you lost?
No. But I do feel like I gained some insight into myself.
What will that be?
I don't want to die.
You know, you're not the first person to say that.
No, I know. And it's a bit late coming from me. But it's true. And I don't want to see other people die. And that one seems to be winning more than anything. Enough so that I'm going to forsake the idea of the former.
Embrace the latter.
You nuts. I'm going to, and I've said this a few times, I'm going to probably do some things that will not be seen well in the history of Rokugan. I'm going to use abilities that I know that will not be looked well upon, but they will keep this castle safe. And then I'll die.
Is that a certainty?
It has to be.
That you'll die after this battle's over?
You're not. I don't think that there will be very much left of me after this. At least me as I am. So for that sake, yes, I do need to die. Would you do me a favor?
I think I know where this is going, but go ahead.
I don't think you do. I don't need you to kill me. There's plenty of people who are waiting to do that.
What's the favor?
He seems to struggle with the wording a bit. You know, he's always got like really just ready to go, like creepy wording. try to make sure this one finds some degree of happiness. She loses people.
Did you just put some responsibility on me?
Well, I did ask you for a favor. Did you think I wouldn't?
Do you think I wouldn't accept a dying man's wish?
No, I thought you would.
You son of a bitch.
It's why I led with it.
I find this funny. As a Cooney as yourself and as a Falcon, we do similar things, but I guess our ideologies are different about how we should handle the
Yes.
supernatural thing.
You're probably closer to Asako.
Sorry, what was that?
I said you're probably closer to Asako.
Some would say. I personally don't feel that way. I feel like I should, but I feel like if I had a second chance, I wouldn't have want to be born with the Falcon.
What would you have preferred?
Toritaku will look at him. Probably will be one of you. It's
not a wish you should prefer.
No, it's not, but
I've heard very few people say they would like to be born Cooney. Why would you want that? Or do you just mean crab in general?
No, it's more in of the Falcon, correct? How we do things.
I do.
I don't like seeing it that way. It exercising a spirit or anything. It rubs me the wrong way, and I don't know why.
You probably feel there's more to understand about it.
Yes. And I guess, can you do me a favor?
Well, I'm on limited time, but I can try.
That's why I ask.
It doesn't hurt to ask. What do you want?
I just want you to listen mostly. I've been trained to exercise a lot, to exercise.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Although I can do it, I deliberately failed all my training to do so. Just because of that specific. I don't want to exercise anything anymore. I just want to know. I just want to know everything about him. It is hard to do that while being a Falcon.
If your request is for me to help you change the Falcon's ways, I can't.
It's not.
Nor can I adopt you into the Cooney, I'm afraid.
No, it's not. It's more of a, this has been weighing on.
And you just talk about it.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, tell me, who... You basically made your dying wish for me to take care of this one. What? Why? Like, what? Who did she lose?
A few people.
Well,
Soon a few people. She's kind, and she lives and has lived a somewhat troubled life. I want her to do well. Can I tell you something
yeah.
in privacy?
Hmm.
I'll take your falcon stuff with me to my grave, which won't be very long.
Yeah, about tomorrow, right? So,
That or the next day, if I'm lucky.
if you're lucky.
I want her to be happy. Part of me wishes and maybe this is the change in my personality talking a bit, being so blunt. Part of me wishes I could make her happy. I can't.
You think I can figure out how to do that?
I don't know that that's necessarily what I'm asking you to do. But if she needs help finding it, try to do so.
Tall task. That is a very tall task, my friend. Happiness is not something that could be found. It's more. It just happens to you. It just comes up out of nowhere.
I don't think it's nowhere. I think you make choices in life until you find that you're happy. Or that you're not.
Until that time comes, shit. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I ruined the moment. I apologize.
No moment to ruin. You're alright. No.
Um,
Go ahead.
if you do, you know, do you know how to do a cleansing rite?
Oh, yes.
Okay, cool. You're kind of giving off a weird aura.
That's just me in general, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. This one right here told me to be blunt.
It's not a bad way to be. The only people who stick around if you're blunt are the people who actually like you.
So tell me, should we leave her here or should we take her to her
You
room?
can go. I'll stay here.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that and keep you company.
Alright.
I guess we'll end it there. But I guess in the meantime, both Toritaka and Kuni are gonna, I guess, talk about clan stuff, other
Sure.
things, bond a little bit,
Sure.
grab a beer, go
Kuni?
joyriding.
No, I mean, Kuni doesn't leave.
Dick.
Kuni stays here pretty much while Yue sleeps. It's not a safe place to sleep, you are correct.
Immediately,
Yeah.
like I think like an hour later, like she shoots up, like huh, like out of her
Yeah.
sleep, and like to see Toritaka and Kuni like down the way a little bit. Like this
Yeah.
is embarrassing.
He waves a hand, just
Yeah.
like a creepy little hand.
Yeah, we both wave.
And she gets up and she'll walk over. It's just like, how long have I been there?
About
I mean,
an hour.
yep, yeah. You know, that's not a very safe place to sleep.
I wasn't planning on sleeping there. I
Pleasant
just
dreams.
What?
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah.
Good. He looks kind to you and then looks back to Toritaka. Well, we're just enjoying the evening ourselves if you'd like to join.
I will. And they can just kind of talk.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clan stuff, mountain stuff.
Yeah, mountain stuff. Forgot we all mountain stuff.
We're all mountain stuff.
Yeah,
And I guess along those lines, Toritako asked more about what happened at City of Rich Frog because he's always been curious. He just hasn't found the opportunity to ask.
Sure. Kuni will tell you his part of it. Go.
Oh, so you will go into her part too.
But yeah, you guys have a nice night. Just kind of talk and reminisce on the past. And you guys kind of learn a little bit more about. I think Kuni opens up a bit more about his early life and traveling with the Kuni south of the wall for a while and
Toritaka is enamored right now.
His old tutor, a kind of very like cranky older lady, who.
It's always the ladies. They're just cranky and mean.
To be fair, mine lived a long time, and in not pleasant circumstances. I didn't really falter for it, but they eventually had to hunt her down and kill her, just because she went the way that a lot of Kuni do. And yeah, he just tells you about his trips around town, around the country. The city of the Rich Frog is the farthest north he's ever been.
Nice.
But yeah, you guys have a nice evening.
Yeah. I guess since it's night out and it's getting a bit cold, Toritaka's gonna pull out ski stuff. Not make tea, but enough to start a fire. He's gonna commune with the spirit.
Okay.
And he's gonna make a small fire. Just so we can stay warm. What? Oh god.
That's cute.
Let me.
Yeah.
We're gonna make firework. Hold up.
Just little fireworks.
I'm gonna do firework. Little streamers in the sky.
Hell yeah.
They're attacking! They're attacking! Hurry up!
Everyone freaks out. No.
I was gonna say Agasha like runs up, like, who set them off?
Oh god! Yeah, he just sees
ruined
one
my
little one.
plan.
He's like, "It's starting," and he just like runs up there. He's like, "No!" But yeah, I think. Does anyone have any other scenes that they want to do?
Ooh. I will give Kuni the note I wrote to myself.
Alright.
Because it'll be funnier.
Then give it to me.
Huh?
Then give me the name then.
Yeah, well, hold on. I gotta. Where are you?
Okay.
And there is a name and the reasons why.
Okay.
Let me type all this shit out. You can continue. I'll give it to you.
Oh, sounds good. Well, I'm about to wrap up. Unless anyone has any other conversations they want to have, because we will be going into the battle straight next session. So now is the time. Going once.
Honestly, I probably would have done more training with everybody in the group. I think that'd be the only thing that I'd like really change from the things I've done the last couple of days. Just making sure everyone's ready and warm and like their muscles are all good and stuff, so they don't get out there and it's like oh shit.
Fair enough. Excellent. All right, guys. The next session is war.
And it never changes, guys.
Never changes.
What is he good
word.
for?
Wow, I was trapped.
I
Both
loved every
bamboozled.
bit of that session.
Good.
They're so good. You guys are the best.
I've always wanted to talk to Cooney. And then just to kind of get into the little sad, like emotional part, I was
I
like,
mean,
fuck.
Cooney and Toritaka are two that could get along, like talking wise. Because you're blunt and he's creepy.
Mhm.
It works. It's like, you're not put off by me. It's like, no, are you put off by me? Like,
No.
okay, good. But yeah, Cooney stuff was a bit sad. I'm glad Morimoto, you had a good time with Asako.
Indeed, indeed.
Doing his
I was about
anime
to
wall
say, I'm glad he
runs.
muted just right then.
Yeah.
It was an accidental mute. I thought I wasn't muted.
You're good. You're good. I just like to imagine there was like that, like, oh my gosh, then you unmuted. Like, yes, yes.
It's like, oh my lord. Yes.
I think Cooney knows like why you would like go get on the wall and like look out that way, but he's not gonna like approach you about it ever.
No.
So
Absolutely not.
he'll just hang over and make sure you're good.
Yeah, a very safe place to sleep. The Eastern Wall.
Yeah.
Drunk as fuck.
It's actually adorable when I think about it. I know who's in the
Ray's
East.
adorable, and she misses her homeboy so much.
She does.
Misses her boo.
I mean, she just knows that, everyone's getting together around her, and it hurts.
Pushes people together because she can't. Like,
Yeah.
Oof.
Our next arc, the first thing I'm going to do is find a psychic.
Well, I do like if Togashi had like gotten really drunk and like needed to be like taken to his room, Servant Girl would have done it. Like, she would have taken him up because like that's still part of her job to make sure he's okay. That would have been interesting.
that's what I was really hoping Tagashi would be too drunk. I kind of figured that would be something that happened.
Yeah, she had to keep an eye on him, but he held it together. Of course, he's gonna maybe talk to her. Yeah, it's fun though, guys. Sheikah, I'm glad you got with your scorpion boy.
It was happening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you.
You're
so
welcome.
Many things.
You're
So many
welcome.
things.
I'm glad to be that little nudge to push him over the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just flirting, and then you flirted back, and he's like, green light.
That's what he didn't understand. He needed to give the girl a green light.
Oh, gotcha.
Yep.
I guess it's just awkward. He was happy just to like talk with Sumi. Like Sumi is like one of her like big like power things that she can do. She's a really good listener, actually. Like, she doesn't look bored when she's talking to you.
Hmm.
Sumi's my girl. I love her.
Yeah, Sumi's great.
I feel so hard for her because she had like, it was this arc of we thought she was bad, but then realized she's just autistic.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit.
What?
Kinda, yeah.
No, yeah, she's. Bonnie's right.
It's not a
Okay,
bad
Derek,
thing.
I'm sending it.
This is
Right.
the arc. This
Two,
is the
one.
arc of many autistic women.
It's like,
She's
Yeah,
a bitch.
I've
No,
heard.
she's just autistic.
and on that, I'm gonna stop the recording.